Hi everybody, my name is Solaris with Solaris Fairy Astrology and Tarot, and this psychic pick a card tarot card reading video today is featuring what is your person's next action towards you. So this is a very helpful video if you want to know your person's next move. Will they ask you out? Will they call you? Will they text you? Will you get back together? Do they miss you? All sorts of things that we can look at today in the tarot cards. So I hope you're enjoying this introduction. These paintings are by my incredible aunt, Sandy Studley, and today is her birthday, so I wanted to do a feature of her paintings today for you guys as we are picking between 4 piles to see which pile resonates for you the most between you and your person. The first pile features the Situation Love Oracle and is paired with this beautiful girl in the green scarf. Pile number 2 is the Cosmic Insights Oracle deck, paired with this sweet little boy. And you know that this is my aunt's first attempt of painting a person. Yeah, I know. She's a genius. Pile number 3 is the Alchemia Tarot card deck from Japan and a beautiful still life of a glass of water with lemon because she wanted to paint something that looked hyper realistic. And lastly, pile number 4 is the Island Time Wellness Oracle paired with my sweet little cousin Abby. This is my aunt's cat who is an adorable Leo. She looks beautiful, but she's spicy. So feel free to pick between decks 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then go to the description box to find the timestamps for the pile that you picked, and click on the timestamp and it will take you to your reading. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time, or if you just want to stare at these beautiful paintings forever. I'll see you at your reading. Bye guys. Hi Pile 1, welcome to your reading today where we are focusing on the sequel to the video that I just released last time, a few days ago, which was Are You on Their Mind? So today's sequel video, you don't have to watch the first one to watch this one, but if you did and you might be here from it, then we're going to go a little deeper today. We're going to see what is their next action towards you, or what is their next move. So I have 4 piles in the intro. It is my aunt's birthday today. Happy birthday, Aunt Sandy. She is the beautiful artist of all these gorgeous paintings. So you guys have picked the girl in the green scarf. You guys have picked the Situation Love Oracle deck, which we are going to use to see if this is your pile. So at first we do a pile verification, and then we're going to go into it. I have also picked this very cool tarot card deck for you. It's called the Arcanum Tarot, which is very cool. And we have this gorgeous angel aura. You guys might be connected to angels, like my aunt. And this is a beautiful crystal of the day for you today. I'm going to put it in frame so you can see it. I also have these little jars that my friend Nicole found when she was out rock hounding in the mountains of Santa Monica. And so she put all these cute little like gems and stones that she found in this little jar, which I love. It's kind of like a little apothecary jar, you know? So I'm going to also put this in frame for you as well so you can see it as we do the reading. Okay, so we're going to put this deck here. We're going to use this deck first to verify if this is your pile, and then I'm going to go into a situation spread, which will be like a further way for you to verify if this is your pile. So we're going to see what is their next action towards you. Okay, so let's see. All right, so first of all, pile 1. This is a way to verify who this is to you, if this is your pile or not. If this doesn't sound like your person, feel free to pick another pile or another video. All right, so the first card I get is Healthy Choices, Self-Love and Self-Care, Being Happier, Love and Life. So it seems like this person is somebody who is a good, healthy choice for you. It seems like this is somebody that you might think like, wow, you know what? Like, they are a very good, positive influence in my life. Or you might think, I could be a very positive influence in this person's life. But it does seem like this person It seems like this person supports you doing self-love and self-care on the daily, which is great. I like the being happier. So it seems like you're happier with this person in your life. And it does seem like love and life, like they have a love for life that is beautiful. In a side note, because this card has a very healthy salad on it, they might be a vegetarian or they might be somebody that's more of like a healthy eater. Okay, and I get blowing kiss, unconditional love, giving and receiving, fairness and love and affection returned. This is somebody that you know, that you have proof of, has feelings back. This is somebody that maybe kisses you. This is somebody that is actually in your life. This would be, or if they are in separation to you, you know that they've been romantically interested, sexually interested on you at some point in time. They might have acted on it. You guys might have made out at some point in your connection. So this is definitely somebody that you've met. This is not somebody that you know exists that you want to meet. This is somebody you've already met. So yeah, so I would say you might be in separation at this time, but you definitely have made out before, you have kissed each other before. This person has verbalized to you that they have romantic feelings for you or had in the past. This is somebody where they have returned your affection. So either through physical ways or verbal ways, they have given you this confirmation through their mouth. Okay, this is very cool. It seems like your person cares for you a lot. With the unconditional love, you know that this person really deeply, truly does have a love for your person. They care for your well-being. They have demonstrated this to you through actions. All right, I get ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression. Yes, progression and arriving. This might be somebody you are in separation with. You guys might have broken up. You guys might be exes. You might be in situations where you guys have cut ties with each other. You may be in separation, or you may be in a no or low contact situation. I feel like in this situation, there could be a geographic distance between you guys with the boat as well. Then I get sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, stalking. So it seems like this person is somebody that checks up on you. You've seen them either see your stories or look at your social media. So this person is definitely watching you, looking at you. They might be, so you've seen evidence of this, I would say, within the last 3 months. So this is somebody that's watched your social media within the last 3 months. Not today. They might not have watched it today, though. Boundaries and hurt, avoiding conversation, not dealing, still upset. Some of you guys might have a situation where you guys are upset with each other, or you guys might not be in the best place. You guys might have a person who is an avoidant, who is avoiding conversation with you or is ignoring you at the moment. Somebody where they might be putting up some boundaries or even some walls. You might be hurt by their actions, or you may have had to set boundaries or walls with this person, but you guys have some avoidance in this connection. I would say that you guys probably have a lot of love for each other, probably unconditional love, but you guys are either upset with each other or you're in separation. They might have a healthy lifestyle, or you might feel like this person is or was a healthy choice for you, but you guys might be going through a rough patch right now. They've definitely watched your social media within the last 3 months, and you would probably be in a challenging space with this person. Okay, now I'm going to give further confirmation. You know what? I'm going to give further. Do I want to? No. Yes, no, yes. Okay, we'll do further confirmation with the tarot. Then we're going to look at the spread. All right. This confirmation, I'm going to limit this information. So this is going to be zodiac signs that show up. This is going to be defining aspects of this person. Okay. Because I want you guys to have a lot of accuracy in these readings. All right, I get judgment. This person has Libra in their chart somewhere strong. This is somebody that could have a sun, moon, rising in Libra energy with the judgment card. This is somebody that is making, I don't want to interpret the cards because I'm already starting to go into it. This might be somebody where you guys are needing to make some big choices about this connection. Chariot, they could have Cancer energy, sun, moon, or rising energy in their zodiac chart. Again, geographic distance could be there. I get Temperance, which could be Cancer or Sagittarius energy. I feel like right now the universe might be stepping in. Their next action might also be the universe's divine intervention. I get the Seven of Swords. Somebody that might have betrayed you or hasn't been totally honest with you in the past, or somebody that might have misled you in some way. Somebody that might be hiding their feelings from you or not sharing or disclosing their romantic feelings towards you. Even though they've confirmed it verbally, they may be hot and cold with you. They may go against, like, say one thing and then, you know, say another thing that's contrary to that. Or they might be somebody that has to wear a mask right now, or somebody that is strategizing this connection. I would say this is air sign energy, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. Again, confirmation for Libra. And I'm not doing reversals for this part. And I get the Tower, which could be Scorpio energy showing up strong, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And that this situation is going through a major upheaval right now or pretty soon, by either you and your person's actions and choices or by the universe divine intervention. So that is very interesting, you guys. Okay, now let's go. You also might find defining characteristics based on the painting in the beginning. You might find that you or your person resemble that lovely lady in the photo. You or your person may have dark eyes, dark hair, dark skin, or be of Indian descent or mixed race. Okay, now I'm going to use these tarot cards, and I am going to, all right, I'm going to do a relationship spread for you. I'm not going to layer the situation love oracle on all of it. I will do reversals for this part, and I will do, oh, almost forgot one. Okay, all right, I will do situation love oracle. No, you know what, I will. I am going to layer it. Just kidding. I want to see how you're perceiving it. I also want to see how they are perceiving it. I want to know what happened in the past with events. I want to know, I'm not going to take reversals for this. I want to know what will happen most likely if you guys go on your current course of action within the next 3 months in the future, and more of a longer term outcome. Okay. How are you perceiving it? Before I even get into the tarot. Oh, okay. Backstabbing, heartbroken, shock. All right, they hurt you, they screwed you over. You are perceiving this. Yep. Okay, I get it. All right, you've been hurt by this person. You guys have mutual feelings for each other, and they did you dirty. I get the backstabbing card. Heartbreak and pain, separation and loss, deception and lies, shocking, attack. With shock. So there is that. Sudden change. That was the Tower we saw. Shocking news, surprise and epiphany, and transformation, along with heartbroken. So this person broke your heart, my love. And now, before I get to any of this, because I know I can be sometimes like an upbeat person that can be kind of sassy. First of all, I just want to like stop the reading here and like pause it for you. And I just want to say I'm so freaking sorry. I am so sorry that you are going through this. This is probably further confirmation that this is your pile. This is a pile for you guys that are really devastated or heartbroken by your person and their choices. The way that they have chose to interact with you in this connection is probably horrible. Probably they have done something very bad to hurt you. They might have cheated on you. Now again, this would have happened already. They might have cheated on you. We're going to see what happened here. Because there might be a lot of scenarios of you guys watching. But they treated you very bad. They really, really hurt you. And you felt backstabbed, heartbroken. You were shocked. You probably didn't expect it. So my heart just goes out to you guys. You guys, I want to give you guys the biggest hug. Okay. Resume. All right. There is this. How you're feeling right now. Obviously, you're like, I don't even want to move forward with my person. Which sucks because I really love them. I get the 10 of Pentacles. You're like, I really, at one point in time, saw a future with my person, and now I don't see a future anymore. I feel like I cannot see them in the same light that I saw them before, and I don't know if I can even trust them. The Fool. I don't want to even move forward with them. I want to see what they're going to do, but I don't even know if I will open my arms to even receive this. And I get 6 of Swords, where you're like, we're not a team, we're not moving forward, I don't even care what they try to come at me with. They're gonna, like, it's almost like there's nothing they can do to rectify the situation, but you still want to see if they're gonna even, like, try. You're gonna see, like, but do you even love me at all? Like, would you even try for me? So it seems like you're still, I don't want to say holding out hope, but I want to say in a way you're holding out hope that your person will at least kind of fight for you, to at least validate that you're important to them. Even if you wouldn't take them back, even if you felt very, very, like, devastated. All right, well, what are they thinking? Oh, okay. So at first I was like, oh, and then I was like, seriously, pile 1 person? All right. Number 1, they do want to heal your heart. And that's actually very beautiful. So where you were feeling very heartbroken and felt backstabbed and you were shocked, they would like to heal what they have done. So if you are curious if they're going to try to come in, I feel like their intentions are that they will. So this is a Mercury and a Venus retrograde. If you are watching this when I'm releasing this video, March 27th, 2025. If you guys are watching this now, between now and like the middle of April, I would say this is a prime time, probably the most favorable time to reconcile, heal your hearts, or reconcile with an ex, or get back together, or make a repair. This is a time to have a closure conversation if you need it. With heartbroken and healing heart, your person intends on this or would like to have this. So that is how they are at least emotionally feeling. Healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship. Now, if you guys are in an abusive relationship, then I would say, like, my advice for you supersedes all this reading, which I would say, like, the number 1 responsibility of yours is to get yourself safe and utilize your resources if possible to make that happen. And I would say that supersedes anything I would even say in this reading, because safety plan and getting yourself safe obviously is the only priority. If you guys are dealing with somebody who does have an addiction, I would say that could be the backstabbing, heartbroken, like let's say they're a sex addict, or let's say they're in an addiction with a substance which caused them to treat you badly, and, you know, addiction can really cause a lot of pain. Then I would say that, you know, you definitely have some choices to make, and there are resources out there for you, and to maybe look up what resources or support groups or support people can, you know, either professional or friends and family can help you with this situation if you, you know, need to make choices about this. For those of you where abusive relationship and addiction is just like they did you dirty, I would say that your person still intends on trying to heal your heart. Sword and Rose. I get clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protection, determination. In their intentions, they are determined to honor and protect you now this time. You may not trust them or be able to let them in, and honestly, I would say, like, it's a very delicate choice you would have to make with that. That's a very tough choice, very difficult. And so I would say that's something that you would need to make choices of. I get clarity and truth. So your person has had this epiphany already that they need to and want to do that. However, the method that they are going to try to use to do this is seduction. So they're going to try to do this by seducing you, or by coming at you leading with the sexual. I get attraction, teasing, hooking up and date, third party, and temptation. This might be a third party situation where you might be the third party, or you might be the primary relationship and there was an additional third party. They might, if they're still in a relationship with somebody else, they might still try to come back in and heal it with you, and you might still be a third party, or they might still want to keep you being on the side as a third party. They might still be very tempted towards you. I get, for those of you where that's not a situation, if you are in a relationship, they might try to tempt you away from your primary relationship and be with them. There is that. I do get that they are going to be flirting with you. They are going to be like teasing you and flirting with you and like utilizing the sexual chemistry and passion and attraction. And I get hooking up and date. So they might try to hook up with you. They might try to ask you out. So I would say that right now their intentions, or how they're feeling about it, is that they're feeling that they wish they could do this, and that they might even, for their next action, put that in motion. And we'll see if they act it out or implement it. But right now, they might even give you flowers. They might even send you roses. that might be thinking about that. All right, now I get your person doesn't want to be in a third party anymore. Your person is also very miserable and upset and sad with the way that things are in the state of things. I get the Ace of Cups. This is a card of huge romantic love, and it is upright. So your person feels tons of unconditional love still for you, tons of romantic love still for you. Your person absolutely still wants to kiss you and love you and make love to you and all this other stuff. So this Ace of Cups is a very heightened romantic fervor of the love. So they definitely feel very, very loved. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, zodiac signs here. I get the Three of Cups in reverse. They do not want a third party anymore. So they might even say like, hey, pile one, I know we've been in a third party situation. I don't want to be in a third party situation with you. I pick you, I choose you as the primary or as the main or the only. Or if you are the one in the relationship, they might say like, you know what, break up with your person and be with me. I don't want to be in a third party. That kind of thing. And then I get the Emperor. So in reverse. So they might have these feelings about, you know what, I should just leave my person and be with pile one. Or you know what, pile one should just leave their person and we should be together. But they might have a hard time acting on it present moment. With the Emperor in reverse, they might have the feelings. They might even have the intention, but they might not have the actual plan or act on the plan or take action. Emperor energy is especially Aries energy. So there is that. I'm also getting, sometimes they put a Leo on it, but no, right now they just all have the Rams. And I get the Eagle, which also represents the United States, if that is a geographic region that makes sense to you. But ironically, behind the Emperor, it almost looks like there's the pyramids of Egypt. So Egypt or Africa might also be a connection for you guys, either this lifetime or past lifetimes. All right, so that is where they're at the moment. Then, and also I feel like, and this might be your energy, I am feeling very non-emotional as I'm looking at this. Like I have empathy for you as a viewer, but in my body channeling what I'm receiving from either spirit or from like your dynamics is I'm actually getting like the energy is like, it's not a playful energy. It's like that I sometimes have during these readings. It is a very like serious energy that I'm feeling, and I'm feeling a very no nonsense energy, and I'm feeling almost like a force or a pressure, not an anger, even though you might experience that, not a sadness, even though you might experience that, but like it's like a swords energy. It's almost like a energy, and it might be because you are like have such a metal wall up or something because of their behavior. You might be like they might be blocked. I get like steel metal in me. Weird. So it's like, and I never actually utilize my own body as an instrument to be like, this is what I am feeling different. But yeah, I'm not feeling like a lighthearted, bubbly nature like I normally have. If you've seen my videos, you know how I normally am. I am getting like a almost like you're pushing this person's energy away. Okay. In the past, what did they do? Well, I'm actually only getting the good parts. It might be because, all right, it might be that the shocking stuff has recently happened, or it's more in like the recent past, because it seems like beyond that there was a foundation. So I'm getting grounding. So I get that you guys created a foundation that was strong, stability and security in your connection. Even these rocks that go over this lighthouse, it's like there is such a security in something that looks like it could be precarious by nature. So it almost looks like, wow, here are these huge stones that could fall at any time. But because you're supporting each other and lifting each other up, these rocks don't fall. So you might have supported your person for a while. You might have created some sort of physical security or support in this connection that was emotionally very stable. And you guys might have grown together over time, especially if you guys have, supported each other over years. There was an endurance and a long-lasting connection here that might be that why it's hard for you guys to deal with the situation that's been going on, because I get love call and I get talking. Interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, emails, talking more. So you guys were talking on the phone a lot. You guys were texting. You guys emailed each other. You guys messaged each other. You guys call each other. A lot of text messages, waiting for their messages. You knew they were interested. You guys were talking a lot. And then love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. They might have been like, oh, I'm thinking of you today. They express their love to you a lot. You can see the girl on this yellow telephone is like beaming with happiness, like, oh my God, my person's calling me. It seems like that this connection between the two of you had been built upon love over a long time, created a very solid foundation. And because of that, I would say, so this is definitely a pile for people where they are like absolutely very much somebody where you guys like were in a, I would say you guys were in a relationship, you know, some form of relationship for an ongoing period of time. So there is that. Not just like, oh, I have a crush on someone, will we get together? Like you guys had a relationship, you know, and however you guys defined that. Yeah, and I get the Three of Wands. I get that maybe they weren't able to travel towards you at some particular point in time. Also, I get that maybe at some point in time, the future plans that you guys were making together kind of had like a halting stop, like a screeching stop. That sort of thing. You guys thought that something was going to happen, that you were going to receive your person maybe, or wait some news from them, but it didn't come. Or maybe they were supposed to come forward for you and they didn't come forward for you. It seems like whatever future plans were halted, but you still held love for your person. It seems like your person just was not in alignment. I get the Page of Cups, which is the Princess of Love, and I get the Knight of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting maybe even a water sign couple. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, where both of you maybe have been water signs where you guys were together. I'm getting that the princess was holding the cup of love out, and the Knight of Cups either wasn't able to move forward or is out of alignment or was not doing very well. Maybe the Knight of Cups did not express the romantic feelings they had for you at the time. And so it definitely seems like it kind of like halted. Then what? Okay, so now this is all confirmation. So I'm going to move on from here in the reading, where now I'm going to see all the stuff about the future. So this is all the stuff, this is all the information now that we're going to build upon, where you guys, this is like, decide if it's your pile. Because now we're going to move into everything beyond this point is going to be future, and everything moving on beyond this point is going to be building upon what we've just talked about. So if this is not your scenario, switch over. Okay, so because of that, I'm actually even going to put this down. Okay. All right. So first we're going to go to future actions. This is all the next 3 months. This is all beyond that. And then we're going to start layering on top of this additional decks. Okay, yes, I was going to clear it away, but no, I will start now. We're going to start the future. So now we're going to layer upon all this. Okay, so 3 months in the future, what action they will most likely follow through on taking with you, if any. Now, I'm just going to be like super honest with you. You guys have a rough pile, so there may be no action or that they follow through with. They do have the Emperor in reverse. If that's the case, I will tell you, and I apologize if this hurts your heart more. I just want to say, like, if you guys are in a sensitive, emotional point right now, this may be a point where you don't watch this reading today. You might watch it a different day. But if you guys are feeling strong and feeling like, yeah, screw them, but I want to still see if they come forward, then we're going to keep looking. Okay. Wow. Okay. So they are going to have more hot and cold energy with you. It might feel like false hopes. So the first card I get is not enough. Lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, and frustrations. So your person might feel like they take action on you, but it's not enough action for you. You might need them to take more action than they're willing to take or that they can take. They might not have confidence that you would receive their actions, and so they might not. I get self-sabotage, so they might sabotage this connection. They might sabotage this connection even more by their actions or non-actions. They, because of their ego and fear, might frustrate you a lot. And that might be a situation. Now you can see even in this card, it's like she's eating this heart. She's eating, there's like blood. So it might be that you feel like that your person is like a heartbreaker, that your person is like a heart eater or something. That your person like hurt your heart and like you're feeling sad about this. But I do get, and it might just be like it's the beginning part of the 3 months as well. I do feel like they try to step it up, but it's going to be conflicted with something. So I just want to give you some heads up now. I get engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, completion. They might finally be able to be like, okay, yes, you know what? Yes, it's us. And give you an engagement ring, or give you a monogamous commitment, or give you some form of commitment higher than the commitment you have now. So there is this. They might say like, I want to marry you. I want to be engaged to you one day. I want to have a major relationship. I want to be with you forever. They might like use these buzzwords. They might even get into a relationship with you. They might actually propose. They might actually be in a commitment. But again, don't get your hopes up, because one, they have a history and a pattern of sabotaging, and they have a history and a pattern of running away, because then I get the runner. So if this was in a different order, I would be like, okay, if they were running and it's not enough and then they propose, I'd be like, all right, they're coming forward. But at least within a 3-month mark, that this is fear of intimacy, running away, intensity, and then letting go, turmoil, and then it's very fleeting. So them being able to like pony up and give you like their biggest grand gesture, it seems like they have a hard time sustaining it. They might also get freaked out and they might run, that kind of thing. Now this is just their actions. It's not your actions here. So this would be like their actions and their next move. So this wouldn't be like, oh, they propose and you run. This is all like, what would they do? So because they have a fear of intimacy, they run away from closeness. So if they give you the commitment, then they might get anxiety because they have a closeness now, and then they back off. They might feel intensity towards you, and then they let go and run away. And then this turmoil might make this connection be very fleeting for both of you, where you're like, why did I even try letting you in? Or you might be like, you know what? I knew you were going to do this. Why did you do this? Kind of like Carrie hitting big with like the flowers at the limo when he like circled around and couldn't do it. And she's like, I knew you would do this to me. Why'd you do this to me, kind of thing. That's just kind of the visual I get in my mind. Then I get their next action. Yeah, they're not able to do it. They are not able to give you or follow through with the commitment that they might even themselves want to do. I get the King of Pentacles in reverse, which this is the husband card or the spouse card, and they're not able to do it. So they're not able to give you the commitment that they want. This is also Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Four of Wands in reverse. This is a marriage card, and that's in reverse. So they're not able to give you a commitment with the King of Pentacles. They're not able to give you a commitment with the Four of Wands, which is, again, Aries energy. I always look at it as like an Aries-Taurus energy. And then I get Two of Cups in reverse. They're not able to give you commitment. So this is 3 cards all being like, nope, nope, nope. And then not enough commitment and running. So they might make some attempts. And it might be like they're just trying to like have sex. Or, they're just trying to come in and seduce you and then they run away. Or they might seduce you and then while you guys are having sex, they might be like, oh, I love you, this is a forever thing, and then run. And that might like be more of like that betrayal, that heartbreak, and that shock. Like that might have been the thing that they have a pattern of doing before. And you're like, but I believed you in your words. What is all this future talk? And then you just leave. That kind of thing. It might be more of that. Beyond a 3-month time, I am getting Coffin and then 9 of Swords in reverse. So beyond 3 months time, they might actually be able to work through some of their anxiety and self-sabotaging behaviors. So the Coffin represents usually an ending or a death where they might give up eventually after enough patterns of this. Or that with this Coffin in reverse, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, and tragic endings. So on one hand, this is not sustainable, this like giving a little bit and then backing off and false promising future and not being able to follow through and not. And so eventually like you might end it or they might end it. This is only their actions. So they might even just stop coming forward trying because this is a pattern that they're stuck in and they're aware of this and they see how it continuously hurts you and they don't want to continuously hurt you and they end up backing away. I get with this, they might try because like I'm getting the Nine of Swords. It might be like that they're trying to put an end to the anxiety that makes them self-sabotage though. Because Nine of Swords in reverse means that they're trying to do better. They're trying this. So after this, they might either grow and evolve as a person, and we'll see more cards to layer on this, or they might just be like, you know what, I need to deal with my anxiety over here by myself and get some help, that kind of thing. Especially if there are addictions, especially if there is like all of that. I'm going to do some tea leaf reading cards for you now. I want to layer that on this. Okay. So we will pull 3 tea leaf reading cards for pile 1. Okay. So what your person will do within 3 months, most likely, and 1 card for what they might do most likely beyond a 3-month time. So layering onto this, merging with what we already have, bird flying, news is on the way. They will reach out to you. I do feel like they will contact you. I do feel like that they will come back in and they will communicate within 3 months. Harp, great happiness. I feel like they're going to try to come in with some really good happy news that they think that might make you happy or that you might really like. They might be coming in with something you've been wanting for a while. And then scissors, disappointment in some affair. They might be like, you know what, I'm single now, let's be together. They might be like, I was disappointed with the person I was with, I'm out of it now and we can be together. Or they might be like, oh, you're unhappy with your relationship, why don't you be with me and we can have happiness together and we can be happy together and ride off into the sunset together. That kind of thing. They might be like, something that was blocking us from being together in our connection was disappointing me and frustrating me. I let it go, I released it, so we can have happiness together. So that might be something that they lead with, as well as the seduction piece, or their desire to want to seduce. Beyond a 3-month time, I get ear, which is good news. I feel like they're going to continue to keep trying to give you good news, or I don't want to say false hope or false promises, but I feel like they're going to try to continue to make you happy by telling you good things. I feel like that they might try to keep trying with this. For some of you watching, for others of you, they are just going to give up because they know it repetitively hurts you and they hate that part of it. They might just try to go off on their own and get help on their own. For beyond 3 months time with the Pink Divine Love Oracle. We'll do 3. And I'm not taking reversals. And then 1. Okay. Surprise, perfect match, and alone. Okay. And I'm going to take it in the order that I see it as order. So I get alone, abandoned, loner, closed off. So I feel like that if you guys are in no contact or in separation, that might continue for a time. But then I get perfect match, which is completion and the 1, combined with surprise, gifts, and the unexpected. Some of your person's next actions are that they will give you presents, or give you a tangible physical gift. For others of you, the gift would be a gift of giving you the thing that you've said that you've wanted for a while, which could be their commitment, or it could be their being single and available, or it could be their doing the thing that you've been asking them to do or wanting them to do. The sticking point in the connection. I feel like they're going to try to come in and give it to you. So there is that. So at first I feel like that there's a loan. And also here, first they might be like trying but only little bits. And then they try harder or they give you the bigger thing. So it might be that like there's not much activity and then they try and they give you the bigger thing. But then I get they run away after that. So there is that. For some of you, the gift might be an engagement ring. Okay. Beyond 3-month time, snail's pace. Slow progress and reevaluate. So yeah, your person with the coffin and with them trying to work through their anxiety, it might take a while for your person to stop self-sabotaging as a pattern. That might cause you to reevaluate some things. Again, your person also might reevaluate, should I really keep persisting and keep trying here if I run into the same toxic patterns and cycles and I'm hurting pile 1. So there is that. Okay. Their next move with the Twin Flame Guidance Oracle. All right. And beyond 3 month time. All right, so first I get divine protection. You are so protected. Commitment, engagement ring, and commitment again, and action. That's the next action. Okay, within 3 months' time, they might try to protect you with a wedding ring or an engagement ring. For some of you, they've messed up so badly that they feel like all they can do to make up for it is like in their own mind proposing to you. So these are 2 cards that show wedding ring and commitment for their next action, which literally is action here. So that's actually really strong. So there is this. So I do feel like that they feel bad about what they have done. They do want to heal your heart. We got that card. They are going to try to be more like an angel than a devil, and they're going to try to protect you. Interesting how we got that there may be divine intervention in the very, very beginning. So I get that they might try this. Also, now this might sound really messed up. The universe might give you one more experience with them like this, or more experiences with them like this, as a way to protect you, as a way to show you, if they continue this behavior, the repetitive disappointment, to have you get sick of it enough so that you actually do let go yourself. So there is that. But I do see that they, within the next 3 months, will probably try to give you a higher level of commitment. They do intend or hope to try to protect you. It just seems like they might not be able to protect you very well from themselves. And with Twin Flame Guidance Oracle, I get Heart Chakra. So I do get that, like, either way in the future, like beyond 3 months, like they do still love you, you know. And the tough part about this connection is that you can probably feel the love. And that's what's so hard, is like when you feel that your person really, really loves you and they continue to treat you badly, that can be screwing with your head so much. It can be such a mindfuck, because you can be like, but I do genuinely see them emotional over me. And, you know, when they are with me, especially passionately, like they are so with me and they are so connected with me. And how can somebody that is so much like that with me treat me so badly? Don't people not hurt the ones that they love? And I would say, like, in an ideal world, we don't hurt the ones we love, but we are all flawed humans and we are not ideal people. And absolutely we hurt the ones we love by accident. Absolutely we hurt the ones we love by being so self-protective excessively that we neglect the other person's needs, or actually will, when we put our needs above their own, can sometimes cause them great pain. Some people hold themselves back from doing that forever and keep themselves in a prison of misery because they are trying to prioritize somebody else's needs over their own happiness. And that can sometimes even hurt you. So there is a lot that can be painful. But I would say the tough, confusing part for you in this is that they do still love you and they will still give you their love even beyond a 3 month time, or still have a lot of romantic love for you. And that can be where I feel like their action is like trying to act to give you love. But I would say that that would be something that would be probably like super, super painful and really, really hard for you. So as awesome as that sounds, it also sounds really hard. Okay, I'm going to clear this away now, and I will go to one piece now about their next move as their final kind of like adding on to this, because obviously this was very clear. This was not a confusing message. I mean, you might feel a little confused, like, why would they do that? But the actions were not confusing to me. That they seemed pretty straightforward and direct. And that's kind of where I'm feeling like the emotion channeling in my body is not like this happy bubbly. It's a very straightforward, direct, kind of like this energy. So there might be, you know, kind of that you're experiencing with your person. But I'm getting to my final section now. I do have a final thing, and I wanted to give you guys a little something special. I wanted to give you guys a present, even though it's my aunt's birthday today. I want to give you guys a present from my aunt. So I have a birthday present from her to all of you guys, and this is beautiful. This is her little present to you. This is the most important gift she's probably given me in my life, in this box. And basically what she did, now I had one tarot card deck when I was in college that I tried playing around with, but I didn't really understand it too well, and I didn't really like know it at the time. I was using the book and I was kind of learning, and it was kind of hard or whatever. So I got for a present, I got a book from Sylvia Brown called The Other Side and Back when I was 24. And I got my very first oracle deck of cards that made me finally be able to understand all of this. And this is the oracle deck, the first oracle deck I've ever had in my life. So I almost want to say this is like the first card deck I ever got. But really it was technically the Tarot de Paris, but I didn't really know it. So this is a deck from Dorian Virtue, the Fairies. This is absolutely beautiful for your person's final move, because she gave this to me and passed it down, and I am now holding space for the internet with it for all of you. And so this is her gift to me, which keeps on giving. So I am going to put 5 cards down. I don't know if I want to take, yeah, I don't think I will. I won't take reversals here. So the Fairies is a very cool deck. I really love it. I'm going to make this be an interactive piece for you guys because you all are having different situations watching it. So I want you guys to get even more of a specific message. So the first crystal, pile 1, is going to be this pink quartz. The second crystal will be pile 2, this golden sheen obsidian oval piece, which is beautiful. The third piece will be, yes, thunder egg. All right. Then the fourth pile will be carnelian. And interesting, I'm having all these circles show up. That's interesting. So then we'll do another circle. The fifth pile will be this green obsidian. Okay. So these are your piles. Pile 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So feel free to pick your pile. You can pause the video if you need to, and then we will go into your final message, which is your person's next action towards you. And I will say that this time I'm going to do something a little different. We're going to even make it a little more specific for you guys. This is between now and this time frame. If we get a message that's annoying and frustrating that says like a long time or don't wait around, then I would say that you can do with that as you will. No, I will make a decision about that. Or you can still make a decision about that, but I am the one who should take responsibility for making choices as I am helping you. And it's like the teacher should always make the help, should always help. Okay, so these are your time frames and the next action of when it will most likely happen between now and this time frame. Okay, and if we get a confusing message, we will deal with it when it comes up. I will channel about it. We'll say that. I'll handle it for you. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel free to pick your pile. Pause the video if you need to. All right, so as we get into this, right before, I just wanted to kind of give my little bit of like, you know, communicating to you guys about how I appreciate you guys watching this, especially because this video was not an easy watch. This was probably very painful for you. You guys have gone through a lot of stuff, but I appreciate you staying in it this long and, you know, bearing with me. Sometimes it's hard to hear bad news. Sometimes it's hard to think about the future when we've gone through so much pain already. So I want to say you guys are super strong and brave, and I commend you guys for it. I'm very proud of you for being here, being able to handle and tolerate any of your own uncomfortable emotions or painful emotions or hard emotions. So thank you for that. I will offer this thing. Okay, I will give you guys one more message. I don't know if I want to make it be the fairies of my intuition. So if you guys want an extra message in the comments, feel free to say, hi Solaris, I'm from pile 1. I know he's horrible. No, just kidding. I'm from pile 1. I am going through something tough with my person, obviously. You can say, I would like to have, please, a message from my person in regards to what their next action or next move will be, can I have an additional message just for me, what my own very specific individual person will take towards me as a future action? And I will channel the cards for you. If it is painful, I will be honest. So I will do that. But as I'm doing this, there is an absolutely beautiful bird. I can't tell what bird it is. It's almost like maybe a robin. It's pretty big. It's bigger than a finch. That's outside my window right now, which is beautiful. So if birds are a symbol for you, I would say that is a gorgeous symbol. And I always look at birds as signifying news. It's not like a raven. I've been seeing a lot of those lately, and I have hummingbirds outside my apartment in a nest. So it's not a hummingbird, but it's like a robin. So if you're connected to like a robin or like a sparrow or a finch or like a little bird, so cute, that would be, and I don't know if my camera can pick up the chirping. Oh, and there's a second one. Oh, and there's a third one. Okay, so that's a message for a third party. There's a one that came down here, and then there's one that's flying up, and then there's another one flying up. So there's three, like a love triangle. So you guys might be in a love triangle. They're very beautiful, and it's springtime, and they're happy, and they love flying around, so that's beautiful, and they're not hurt, so that's good. But yeah, I feel like that's extra confirmation, actually, of news for you. But enough being distracted with spiritual signs. We're getting back to this. Okay, so if you guys want an extra message of their next action, which probably their next action is going to be communication. So that, as well as anything else that I'm channeling, and I will be honest with you about what comes through. Okay, so thank you for that. Thank you guys for leaving comments in my comment section as well. That always helps me. It boosts the algorithm and it boosts the channel. So thank you guys for doing that. The better the channel does, the more I can do readings for you guys, and that is awesome. Thank you guys for making donations to the channel. You guys have been super awesome. You guys, by doing that, it really helps me buy all the fun, cool stuff for the channel, like these cards and stuff. Maybe not the fairies, but like these timing cards and these crystals and all sorts of things for you guys, which is fun. So thank you guys for sending financial donations to my PayPal and Venmo. That really helps out. Thank you. And if you guys want a longer reading with me, you guys can go to the description box, which has my information. My website is fairyastrology.com. You guys can get a full-length reading with me if you like, or more in-depth reading, where it's more specific, just talking about what's going on with you and your person, especially because I know this pile is like super complicated and complex. So you can go to my website and message me, and I will give you guys a reading. Usually it's lengths of 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, or an hour. We can go longer if you want to. And I do it from all over the world. Like I give people readings from, I was talking to somebody in England earlier today, and I give readings over there or over Australia or different time zones. So if you're in different time zones, it's not a problem. We will make it happen. Okay, more stuff. So yes, so thank you for leaving comments, and even an emoji helps. And also, if you guys have special requests, please feel free to leave it in the comment section, and I will make you a full-length video like this one based on your special request. I hope you guys have been liking my replay Sundays, where I feature the archived video of the week. This week it is from Versailles in Marie Antoinette's bedroom in this place called La Domaine, which is very cool. It's the Queen's Palace. It's going to be about aphrodisiacs, everything your person loves about you. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, you guys should check it out. This is the last video I'm posting before, well, no, maybe not. I might post a Saturday video. We will see. But either way, Sunday I will switch it to something else. If there is a video that you guys want to see, let me know, and I will post it in my featured archive video of the week. And thank you guys also for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play in the background while you do something else. They can be on mute. It doesn't matter. It helps me in the channel. It boosts the algorithm. It helps me help you guys. So that is very, very awesome. All right, so we're going to get into your section now. Alrighty. So for those of you guys who've picked pile 1 with this beautiful pink quartz crystal, your next action from your person is trust your intuition. And I get in autumn. So between now and the fall, this is a timeless reading. So anytime you're watching it, it applies. So they're saying trust your intuition and in autumn. So I would say either your intuition knows what they will do next because they cycle and they have a pattern and you know the next stage in their pattern. Two, I would say that your person is going to trust their intuition, and it seems like that they will follow it, which I feel like your person feels that they need to talk to you, they need to reach out, they need to have a healing heart, and they need to make a repair for you. So I feel like they're going to try to do this between now and autumn. Okay, for pile 2, who've picked this golden sheen obsidian, your person's next action is going to go outside. They might take you into the forest, or they might want to go with you for a nature walk. They might want to go for a walk with you outside somewhere. I get environmental awareness. For fewer of you niche people watching, your person might be an environmentalist. I did get the salad card with healthy choices. So they might want to go out into nature with you. They might want to garden with you. They might want to eat something healthy with you. They might want to do something that helps the environment with you. So there is this, and I'm getting that this takes place now until November. I also still feel like you guys also are going to hear communication from your person, because this fairy is holding a hawk, which is all about communication. So your person is going to try to do this between now and November. All right, now for those of you who've picked pile 3, the thunder egg, your person might be a little slower. I get visualization, and I get in December. So your person might be a little bit stuck in, because yeah, I'm getting autumn, November, December. Some of you, your person might take a while to come forward. So I do get that for a lot of you, this stuff we saw was in 3 months, but if your person is very slow, or let's say they're blocked or whichever, then I would say that they might take a little longer than 3 months to kind of try to, do their thing. So I get in December and visualization. So I feel like they might be stuck in dreaming, fantasizing, visualizing mode, and not action mode so much for you. I feel like they might try to do this. For fewer of you watching, visualization is about something visual. So I would say they might try to see you in person. There also might be something artistic involved. Then I get this carnelian for those of you who've picked pile 4. New location and in July. So your person between now and July, and there's a lot of butterflies on this card. Your person is trying to go through a change and a transformation. I love the firework card that we get as well. Your person feels a lot of passion for you. And with new location, some of them, they might want to take a trip with you and go somewhere you guys haven't been before, go somewhere new. They might want to travel to you. They might need to move. They might want to do something in regards to your location. They might be like, you know what, let's just get out of here and go somewhere else and get away from our problems. So your person is going to want to try to go somewhere to a new location with you. And this will be happening between now and July, most likely. And I get this green obsidian for you for pile 5, which is make music. And then I get the card not likely. But on the not likely card, I get the Scorpio. So I would say between now and Scorpio season, which is October 21st to November 21st. So it might be not likely to happen earlier than that. But I would say also not likely if they are blocked or if you are completely done and you are not receiving any information from them. But I feel like they might try to make you a song. Also the harp, we did get the harp card in regards to trying to give you great happiness and give you good news. So I would say that your person is also, if they are not a musician, they might try to send you a song. They might try to sing you a song, write you a song, play you a song, or send you a song. And they also might try to take you to a song. So like take you to a concert, take you to a festival, take you to a live music night. They might try to take you to dinner where there's music playing. Or they might just try to take you somewhere with music that you love that makes you very happy. So there is that. All right. Well, this pile has gone a lot longer than I ever wanted to go. Or that I thought we would go. But I kind of was also like, well, I don't know. It's 4 piles, which is a lot. And I'm probably going to keep going because that's how I am. So anyways, this, you guys, I would say, this is what your person's next action will most likely be with you. Again, I am so sorry you guys are going through this situation. If you've watched this far, you guys are. And that sucks so much, you guys. I'm so, so sorry. We can definitely continue to keep checking in on your person and, help you guys along as you guys go through this. So don't worry, you're not alone. I'm here for you. If you guys need me, feel free to reach out. Obviously, you can talk to me in the comments or you can message me privately. My information is in the description box. Again, you guys can find it there. I will see you guys soon, either in the next video or in any of my archive videos, or if you just need me to talk, I'm here for you. All right, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Please take care. Hi, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what is your person's next action or next move towards you going to be. Very fun, very exciting. This is a sequel, but not mandatory, where this is kind of piggybacking off the last video that I recorded, which was talking for you guys about, are you on their mind? And so in that video, I tried to stick to just that, mostly. And then this card deck pile video reading is going to talk about what is their next action. So kind of further piggybacking on that to go a little deeper for you guys. However, it is not required for you guys to have watched that video to watch this video. However, I would recommend it because 1, it's super fun and we always love knowing. And 2, this is very cool because, you know, I don't know, more readings, more help, right? So, you guys have picked a few things. First of all, as you guys know from the intro, it is my beautiful Aunt Sandy's birthday. So, how freaking talented is she? Seriously, oh my god. Because how, that was the first attempt she had at painting a person. I don't even know. If I had one drop of painting experience, talent, etc. that she had, I would be like the happiest person ever. But I just got channeling abilities. Whatever. It's cool. No problem. I don't need to be Rembrandt, I guess. That's fine. Anyway, she's a genius and awesome. So I hope you liked the beautiful picture of the little boy. So that is the picture that you picked for this pile. I have picked some magical items for you. First, you've picked the card deck Cosmic Insights. We're going to use this to verify whether or not this is your pile with your person. We're going to see what the situation is. So it'll make it very easy for you to continue to keep watching if this is your pile. If this does not resonate with you or is not the situation you're going through currently with your person, then a different pile is your pile. I have also paired this beautiful Cosmic Insights with these gorgeous crystals. They're like tiger's eye and they're like all sorts of beautiful dark brown ones. There's some agate in here, there's some jasper in here, but they're very beautiful. There's lots of like browns and blacks in here, which is very beautiful. Obviously the sunlight is not enjoying letting me showcase this beautiful jar of crystals, which I have for you on this reading, but we'll put this in frame for you so you guys can see it and so it can bless you with the energy. I also have picked a tarot deck to go alongside this Cosmic Insights deck, which I have for you the Botticelli Tarot, which is gorgeous. You will see that it has lots of shiny, shiny gold pictures. I love that this tarot deck in particular is an art deck. So it's for fine art and painting. So you or your person might have some artistic talent. Also, I get the Knave of Pentacles, which is the Princess of Coins or Page of Pentacles. And so what this is you may be yourself a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that shows up for the Divine Feminine. And mostly Divine Feminines watch my videos, even though shout out to the boys that also watch because I know who you is if you guys are picking this pile. So this is more Earth sign energy here, coming up and coming through. So that's very cool. So this tarot deck combines Botticelli's paintings with the tarot meanings. I've also picked up this wicked cool little peacock ore for you, or this titanium quartz. It's kind of, no, it's not peacock ore. Yeah, no, not on the bottom, no. It's just titanium quartz, but it's pretty and it's gorgeous and it matches and we love it. So I'm going to put that also in frame for you as well. I love heat-treated crystals because they put pretty rainbows in them and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. All right, now we're going to go towards what is going on between you and your person right now. We're going to do 5 cards. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To help my lovely viewer verify if this is their pile. Okay, so what's going on? Moving. Okay, so somebody has just either moved or needs to move. I get change of residence, moving in with your partner. So some of you, maybe you guys have moved in together. For others of you, probably more of you, you guys feel like maybe your person has just moved residences or just moved, might be visiting or staying in a different house at the moment. Maybe they're vacationing and they're in a different Airbnb, or maybe they've just moved. So moving is important. Also, for some of you watching, you might be separated and in a way where they need to change their residence in order for you guys to be together. If they are with a partner, they might need to move out so they can be with you. If you guys are geographically separated, they may need to move to your city, or you might need to move to their city. So moving is an important theme in this connection. Then I get confession. Somebody has to tell you something. So your person might have just confided in you something that's been a secret. So that's interesting. Or they might have shared with you something because they trust you to tell you something that they haven't been able to tell anybody else. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. Okay, this is, you guys I don't feel like are in separation. I feel like you guys are going on dates. So that is very fun. So you guys have been going on dates. You guys have been going out to dinners. Look at the cute little heart between your little faces as you're at dinner. That's very adorbs. So very cute. And that might be the place where you guys tell each other your little innermost secrets. Spy. Somebody got their eye on you. You are doing your research. So you or they might be spying on each other's social media, or they might be really asking you very thought-provoking questions or interesting questions to get to know you. I feel like that this is somebody that wants to research you or get information about like who you are. So that is very cool. Or they want to know, what are you up to? In between my little romantic dates with the little heart, what is my pile 2 up to? Mercury retrograde. I feel like this is more further confirmation. You guys have had an actual conversation with your person from March 15th. We'll even do longer. So this is a timeless reading. But if you guys are watching it now, then I would say we'll even do the start of when Venus went retrograde and Mercury went retrograde. So I would say March 1st or March 15th, 2025 are when these retrogrades started for both planet. Mercury was the 15th, most recent, and then Venus was the 1st. This is a time also which reconnects exes. So you guys might have resurfaced in each other's lives if this person is from the past, as well as there may be some miscommunications or communication issues going on between you and your person at the moment. There is that. Also, this is timeless, so you guys also might be watching this during an additional in the future Mercury retrograde, or think back to what happened during, I will say, this big window from March 1st to April 15th, because that is the 6-week window of Venus retrograde and Mercury retrograde happened within it. So have you guys had an actual conversation, text or voice or in person, with your person or a message from March 1st, 2025 to April 15th, 2025. Because this is a video for what is their next action, I will give a little grace period. It may not have happened yet because I'm releasing this March 27th on my auntie's birthday. So we have not gone to April 15th or mid-April. So I would say this could be a conversation that you will have maybe even as their next action or next move. So I will give you that. However, I do want to say you guys are probably in contact since you have confessions and date night. So there is this. So this is to help you verify if this is your pile. To further help you verify if this is your pile, we are going to go a little bit deeper. All right. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to take this. So now I'm going to go to the relationship section. No, actually, before I even get there. All right. I'm going to take Amira's Love Oracle to give you guys even a little bit further help to know if this is your pile or a little bit more accuracy for you. So I will do 5 cards. This will be any sort of dynamics and or physical characteristics between you or your person to help you further identify the pile. Okay. Children, you or your person has kids. Okay, very cute. They also might be, now this is rare, there might be an age difference in this situation where you might be much younger or your person might be much younger than you. Passion. Well, there's definitely some hot, sexy kissing. I like that. So you guys definitely have a lot of sexual chemistry and passion. You guys have probably had some kind of physical fooling around at this point by now. But if not, then you at least have a lot of passion and chemistry. Brunette female. You or your person might be a brunette female. So there is this. I get courting man. Your sexy stud might look like this, or your person might look gorgeous like this. So this might represent you and your person, or this could be you or your person, or this could be you or your person. So the courting man looks like they have light skin, blue eyes, brown hair, kind of short cropped, spiky, traditional male haircut. Also, this person might be a corporate guy and might go to work a lot and have a suit and a briefcase. This hottie has long brown hair, probably green-blue eyes, and beautiful tan skin, and or mixed race. And again, the dating, which again, it's like the heart in between the table. So you guys have gone on physical dates. So there is this. Okay, so this will further describe, or if you guys don't have kids, you guys might have talked about kids, or talked about the concept of what do we do about kids, or what should we do about kids, or that kind of thing. So there is that. Okay, so that's just further indicators of who this might be. All right, now we're going to relationship spread. All right. So it doesn't have to be those indicators, but I would say that's further identifying factors to help you. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. So, Botticelli Tarot with what you're thinking and feeling about them currently. What are they thinking and feeling about you currently? What's on their mind? What has happened between you guys in the past already? What will happen most likely in their next action in the next 3 months, and longer term outcome, what would happen beyond a 3 month time. So we're going to do 3 cards for you. 3 cards for them. 1, 2, 3. And I'm not going to do reversals for the black cards, but I will do reversals for the red cards. All right, what will most likely happen? Alrighty. Excellent. So, what's going on your side, darling, darling? You are eager. You're, oh. And again, these are not reversed. Okay. Well, you go back and forth between being patient and not patient. So, on one hand, I see that you are patient with your person. You're saying, in just a few more months, good things come to those who wait for it. So, you might be like, you know what, let's see how this unfolds over the next few months. I don't need to rush. I don't need to jump in. I'm all good. But it's not that you're taking no action. I get the 4 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Swords upright is a peaceful card, but it kind of talks about how there's no activity. So there is action, there is activity, but you're patient and you're not needing to rush per se. Then I get the Tower in reverse. You're not going to do anything to upset the apple cart. You're not going to do anything to make sudden waves or sudden moves or freak anyone out. You're maybe playing it a little safe. And I get the Hermit in reverse. So I'm also getting that you are coming out of your shell, coming out of your house, coming out of your hiding, putting yourself out there. Brave, pile 2. Brave, brave, brave. Okay. Zodiac signs that go with this are, you might be Capricorn or Virgo energy. You might be Scorpio energy with the Tower, or you might be an air sign with the 4 of Swords, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and that might be in your chart somewhere strong in your sun, moon, or rising. So there is that. If you guys don't know your rising, but you do know the time of day that you're born, you can send me a message and say, hey, Solaris, I am from pile 2. I am curious what my rising sign is. Here is my birthday, the month, date, and year, and this is the time of day I'm born with the city I'm born in. What is my rising sign? I'll calculate it for you guys, and I will tell you what your rising is. And you can see if you are a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra rising, a Capricorn, Virgo rising, or a Scorpio rising. That will just be more further confirmation. This is your pile. Also, again, yes, you guys have talked about kids. I get the pregnancy card. 1, you feel like this connection is going through a beautiful new beginning. It's very fruitful, and it might be progressing very nicely right now. This energy I'm getting is very refreshing. If you guys are going through like a horrible betrayal and a heartbreak, you might want to pick pile 1. I don't know 3 and 4 yet, but I know pile 1 was super serious and very tough. So if you guys are going through that with your person, you might want to pick pile 1. Pile 2 seems super lighthearted and refreshing and lovely and nice. So that's what I'm getting so far. We don't know this stuff yet, but as of now, at least the way you're perceiving it, is you're feeling like they're a little unproblematic, which is nice. So I'm liking this for you. Pregnancy. Literal definitions. You could be pregnant. You could get pregnant. You might want to get pregnant. You might want kids. We did see the children card. 2, I would say, again, this is a card of new beginnings. It's like this relationship encapsulates like springtime to me. This is like a lighthearted, sweet, nice, breezy relationship that's lovely. Someone is expecting. You might also be expecting fortuitous things in this connection. You might be expecting good things to come who wait for it. And then intuition. Ooh, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. There might be like a red flag or 2 that you've seen in your person that you're curious about, like getting some more information on it. Also, you might be like, is this person a red flag or are they a green flag? What are their red flags? What are their green flags? You are like in the assessing intro period. You might not even have known your person for that long, or you guys might not have gotten that deep. No pun intended. You guys might be feeling like, let me pick a great person to date. Is this person a great person to date? Maybe. They seem really refreshing and lovely and awesome and lighthearted and great. Maybe 1 or 2 red flags, but not too many. Or there's a huge red flag, and is that going to bite me? I'm not sure. So you're waiting to see. A lot of this is like you're waiting and seeing. So there is that. But you are very psychic, very intuitive, and so you're going to pick up a lot, which is cool. And you also might be a little bit, I'm not getting guarded, but I'm getting, you might be a little bit like on your game, where you're like, if there's a red flag, I will find you. So you might be like, that, because you did get a little bit of like the little spy card, so, and the researching, so there is that. Okay, yes, okay, your person wants to manifest a relationship with you but isn't ready to commit just yet. It might be that you guys are too new for that. It might be that you guys are getting to know each other. It might be that you guys have to wait for something to clear up and then you guys can pursue it. But first, I'm getting this together. Number 1, I feel like I want to put this together. Ooh, love it. I get manifest, yes. So I get that your person is trying to manifest a lovely connection with you. They're putting in a lot of like thoughtful consideration and they're manifesting this. Yes, that is absolutely very beautiful. So I love this. It says, tell the universe exactly what you want. Your person might, if they're not spiritual, they might not know how to do like manifestation, vision boards and rituals and stuff. But I would say that your person might be like, you know what, I have like a list of qualities I want my person to have. I mean, I feel like I'm ready to pursue a relationship in the sometime relatively near future, that kind of thing. And I get luck is on your side. So I feel like your person feels like they were very lucky to have met you and they're super happy in this dynamic. So that is so lovely. And I get cycles. It says fate, karma, something, getting something, and something beginning. Yeah, this is a pile, and this is kind of how I'm going to read it from now on. This is a pile where you guys are new. You guys are just starting something. This is the beginning of something new, and it's a lighthearted, refreshing dynamic, and you're curious to see where it will go, what will happen. Are you guys here? Did you guys just meet some new people in my new people videos? And now you're like checking in like, Solaris, who is this new person? And I'm like, I don't know, but it looks kind of nice. Looks kind of nice, you guys. So that's cool. And again, cycles could be your person might be waiting for something to end for you guys to move forward. So there's a little bit of that. So if your person is someone from the past, they might be trying to wait for something to end. I'm getting the 10 of Wands. I'm getting that right now they see this as very lighthearted. They're not seeing this as heavy or difficult or challenging in any way. I am getting the Lovers card, which is very beautiful. So I do feel like they have a lot of love for you or a lot of romantic feelings. I feel like this pile is, they're probably like crushing. They're probably crushing on you. I don't feel like this pile is so deep and so much complicated history that like they're in love. But I do feel with the Lovers card on their side, they are feeling you though. And that is adorable. I love that because it's upright. Now, with the 10 of Wands in reverse, I usually get it upright when I feel like that a relationship is more serious or that you guys have a very important soul contract. Your person either may not be aware of soul contracts or they might not feel like you guys have like a destiny. It might not have progressed that far. They might not really be super in tune with their intuition in regards to like feeling that. Or it might feel like it doesn't feel like that for them, that this is like a destined marriage partner. But I am getting that your person does feel with it in reverse that it's not burdensome and that it's lighthearted and it's nice. It's refreshing and it's beautiful. All right. Now, this. Okay. I do get the Hierophant in reverse. Your person might not be ready for something serious. Or your person might feel like, well, we haven't really established anything serious. Or your person might feel like with this Hierophant card in reverse, like we're not engaged, we're not married, we're not like that level of seriousness. We're getting to know each other, we're dating, we're having a good time. They might feel like, could pile 2 be somebody I could have something serious with? I'm not sure, but my romantic feelings are starting to grow. So that is cool. So I would say this could be maybe like a wait and see new person pile. Then I get in the past, what happened? Oh, yes. Okay, number 1, you may have just gotten back from a vacation before meeting this person, or you guys might have just got back from a vacation. Because I got they'll be back and vacation. So you might have met this person on vacation, or you might have met this person or connected with them and then went on vacation, and that you went back and you came back from vacation. It might be that you have just, before meeting this person, that you have just let go of a person. So you also might have connected with this person because you've just let go of somebody who's maybe now an ex. So there is this. It might have been somebody that's resurfaced a couple of times with the they'll be back. You might have let go of an on again, off again connection with that. So there is this. Expect to hear from them soon in the past. So, and then they'll be back. Okay, I just have to say, this is really not relevant to the topic of this video, but it is relevant to you. If there's an on again, off again connection from the past that you have an emotional entanglement with and you're wanting to move on with this one, I would say that person from the past is probably resurfacing for you, or they will be back, or they might be confusing you in regards to this new person. That's separate message. But I like the let go card. It says make room for the new beginning on its way for you. So I do feel like you've done a really good job trying to move on and make space and prioritize you and your love life and all that. So like if you've been taking all the bubble baths and doing the yoga and really clearing your head and, you know, healing your heart, like A freaking plus, my sweet love. So I love this. And then vacation, yeah, you will be traveling soon. So you probably met them on vacation or right before you went on vacation, if that applies for you guys, but take that as it resonates. I get the 2 of Wands in the past. I always look at this as a sexual card. I know that like hardly any reader ever looks at this as a sexual card, but I always do because I had a tarot deck, and I'm sure it's one of these, that shows 2 men standing together. Yay if you guys are that. Or choosing between 2 guys. But it represents kind of like sexual passion. I've always seen that. So you guys might have a good chemistry with this one. Additional to that, I also get with the 2 of Wands that this is the traditional meaning is about like making decisions and making future plans and making some choices. So, you know, you made some choices in the past. And yeah, most of you walked away from somebody you probably had an emotional connection with. I get the 8 of Cups. So in the past, you made a decision to walk away from somebody sexy that you had an emotional connection with, that was maybe on and off again, and that you weren't sure what was happening with them, and you weren't sure, but now you're moving forward, and that's cool. But I get the 7 of Coins. You might have been like, you know what, I am impulsively getting on this dating app, and I am doing this as a reaction to letting go of someone. For some of you, you were more methodical in healing your heart than that. But for others, with that 7 of Pentacles, you might be, and this might be like planting the seeds, the beginning, it hasn't even grown yet that much. So there is that. But also for others of you, you might have been like, you know what, rebound. This person might be a rebound for you. Oh, poor darlings. But that's fine, because you know what? You are amazing, so they're still lucky. All right, I'm gonna say this is a verification if this is your pile. If this is, we're going to focus now on just your person's actions, not yours, and not any other guys or girls or whatever's. So we're gonna focus on just their actions and next move. I'm gonna clear this away. And this is how I'm going to read it and interpret it for the rest of this reading. So now is your chance, if this doesn't resonate with you, to pick a different pile. Okay. All right, so we got this, and then I will be layering. All right, next move in the next 3 months. Again, these are not going to be in reverse, but these can be. So in the next 3 months, what action is your person going to be taking? Oh, I love your person. Oh, all right. Okay. So, a couple of things. We're going to have to get more information. Some of them, they may feel, all right, now I have to be so honest. This is where you guys fork in the road. For some of you watching, I get that your person is going to open up their heart, and that is amazing. They're going to open up their heart to you. It says it will help you attract more love. So I feel like your person is going to really open up to you and let you emotionally in, and I feel like they will attach to you and they will really open up to you and they'll open up their heart, and that's beautiful. For others of you watching, I get move on, which says someone is unavailable, a waste of time, and it's over. So I would say by this happening, you will completely move on from somebody in the past that you had to let go of, that was that on again, off again, they'll be back person. So you might be like, you know what, even if that person from my past comes back and they are unavailable, they are a waste of time and it's over for me, this person's opening up their heart to me, I want to move forward with this person, and say no to the person from the past, it's not the right time, they're unavailable. For others of you watching, your person is going to open up their heart to you, but they still might not feel like this is the right match. Or it might still not be the right time. Or if there's some kind of something in their life where they're unavailable, they might be like, you know what, it might not be the right timing, so let's see. Or there might be a deal breaker. Or there might be some pieces where they're like, you know what, it's not really completely the right fit in these ways. And that is all right. So I feel like there is 2 paths, because you guys, there's a lot of you watching and there's 2 scenarios going on. So I will currently read from this point on as the 2 scenarios. One, that they're opening their heart, and that will cause you to move on and say no to that person from the past. Actually, there's a 3rd scenario. They might open up their heart and you might still feel like it's not the right match, and you might still move on, being like, you know what, even if they're a great person, but not for me. That's cool. So 3 scenarios. Well, this person has competition, number 1. Number 2, it's not going to be boring. I get the 4 of Cups in reverse. So usually the 4 of Cups is rejecting your cup of love. They will not reject your cup of love. They will not be bored. There will not be inactivity here. There will be excitement for you. Unfortunately, the excitement is maybe 2 out of alignment men. I get the King of Cups, King of Swords, especially if your out of alignment men are Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. There might be 2 guys coming in, especially, okay, if these men, or one of these men, are one of your on again, off again people from the past, still out of alignment, that will give you further confirmation that this new person here is lovely for you and a green flag. So that's great. If this person is, as they're opening up their heart, you're able to tell that they're unavailable and a waste of time for you, and that they're out of alignment or not really working out in this way, because they did get the Hierophant in reverse, but the Lovers was upright. So I again feel like 2 scenarios. So if they are unevolved or out of alignment, or they are not able to show up for you in this way, you will feel like it's a waste of time and you will get bored and you will move on. Or you will not be bored because you have some people from the past wanting to resurface for you, which I kind of feel like will happen either way. And it will create a little bit of maybe unnecessary drama, or create some drama and maybe confuse you in regards to you and this new person, and you'll kind of have to make some choices. So there is that. For others of you, yes, this new person they might open up and you might be like, oh, that's some new information I did not have before. And if they do show up as in reverse or out of alignment, especially, again, water sign, air sign energy, then you might be like, oh, you know what? That's not a fit for me. I need to move forward. I need to move on. Okay, so I lied. So I said that this was just going to be actually their own actions and not yours. I lied. Actually, it's some of your action. So I guess it actually ends up being yes. This is also a little bit of your next actions or reactions to their actions. Beyond, and this is just 3 months as well. It might be that like either they're just not the right match or the right fit and you're okay because you're not that invested. Or you're like, you know what, that's fine. They're a wonderful green flag and these other people from the past are not in alignment. This person's so much better, and they're revealing that every time they open up. These other people from the past are a waste of time, and I'm saying no to them. So that's great. That's great. All right. Beyond, well, okay, so you guys actually might go a little slow when it comes to the sexual piece, even though there's chemistry. Because I'm getting the Fool in reverse, which is not being impulsive or hasty or leaping forward or progressing the sexual part too fast, paired with sexuality in the sex card. So I would say that this person is somebody where they're willing to go slow and they're willing to work with you on your pace in regards to sex, or they might actually just want to move slower when it comes to sex. So there is that. It says someone is still figuring themselves out. Some of them are still, I would say few of them are still trying to figure out what their sexuality is. I would say this is more pertaining if you guys are in an LGBT relationship. Rarer of you are you guys in a straight relationship and your person might be gay. That is rare. Others of you, I would say that it's more the sex together. And it's more like going slow, figuring out how do you guys want to proceed with the sex and the passion. And like, when do you guys sleep together? When do you guys do other things? You know, that kind of piece. So that kind of piece, that dynamic, that element is something that you guys would be thinking about. And it's interesting that that shows up in actually a beyond 3 months time. So either external situations make it so that you guys maybe are like, let's say if you're long distance and you guys don't see each other until 3 months and then you guys can. Or external situation makes things a little tricky, that sort of thing. Or you might actually feel like, you know, I'm not going to sleep with them if they're not the right match. Or they might be like, I'm going to wait to sleep with somebody before I like, you know, only if I feel like they're the right match for me will I kind of go there, that kind of thing. All right. Cool. More things. Oh, I thought I was going to layer it and then I cleared it away. So you guys are getting a different interpretation. You guys are getting cards that might not connect to these cards. So these might be non-layered but extra actions, additional actions that your person might take towards you in the next 3 months and then beyond the 3 month mark. So, all right, additional or more actions your person would be taking towards you in the next 3 months, and additional or more actions your person might be taking towards you or regarding you in the next beyond 3 months time. All right, so I get Lion, especially if your person's a Leo or if you are a Leo. Time to act. Yeah, your person will be taking action. This is a very decisive, very clear-cut card. Your person's going to be making the moves. I like it. Bear. Man versus bear. You choose the bear. Danger, especially in money matters. Okay. Your person might help you out with a sticky situation that you've been involved in regarding your finances. So they might help you out financially, or they might help you if you've been in a tough situation with money. I feel like your person's protective, and you can see how this bear is like with his teeth. So I feel like that he is showing his teeth as a way to protect you from any danger. Your person might give you financial advice, that kind of thing. For few of you, if you feel like your person is a red flag in regards to money, this card might be cautioning you. They might make stupid choices financially. Or it might be that your person is cautious and not wanting to be risky when it comes to money. So there might be this. Also, there might be something going on in your person's job, which is dangerous. They might have a dangerous profession. Or they might actually feel like, you know, there's a lot of crazy crap going on in society right now, especially in the US. So, am I in danger? Am I okay? Is my job okay? Are things shifting? What's going on with the economy? What's going on with that? And that connects to dating you and that kind of thing. So they might be kind of focusing on that or thinking about that or affected by that. And then I get pale, time to get out of a situation. For some of you, they might be switching jobs, which might affect your dynamics in your connection. So I would say these next actions here might be like external situations happening within the next 3 months that affect your person, which then affect you. So that's why it's not layered on top of deeper about that stuff. This is extra stuff. Okay, cool. That's why. So yeah, your person might be switching jobs or getting out of a dangerous job or getting out of a situation that's dangerous, or might be helping you get out of a dangerous situation financially, or kind of helping you out, and their next move might actually be helping you. So there is that. And it's interesting, I get the lion and the bear because I get these are two very like protective, also kind of predator kind of vibes. So I feel like your person is very protective and wanting to protect you from any like predators. And then jug, beyond 3 months time. Nice, lighthearted, carefree time. Okay, so also if they're figuring some stuff out in the next 3 months, I feel like it could go back to being the lighthearted, nice time that you guys have been having currently. So you guys might in the next 3 months have a little few bumps in the road, and then it returns back to having a nice, lighthearted, carefree time with them. Because that really is the main vibe overall that I feel. And if you guys do choose that, you know what, like you're getting to know each other, but maybe it's not a match and that's fine, then maybe you guys can even be friends or have like a nice dynamic. And that's also nice and fine. I'm not getting heartbreak here. I'm getting heartbreak for pile 1. I'm not getting heartbreak for you guys. All right. Now, more. Did I do? Yes. All right. Actually, I am going to pick this deck first, and then that one. All right. Twin Flame Guidance Oracle cards. Your person's next action, we'll say in the next, we'll do 5 cards for you, I guess. Pile 3 got 3 cards, but that's because we went long. I'm going long here too. Whatever. And then a card for Beyond. Okay. So, what your person's next action will be in the next 3 months with you, most likely, if you stay on this current course with them. Rebirth. Yeah, I feel like there's a nice, beautiful flame here. I feel like your person is going to help you with fire, passion, revive this connection if it's gotten stale. I feel like, even though it's new, so I can't see how stale it could be. There is that. I get it's beautiful. It's like a little fire that starts a bigger flame. Also, if you guys are pregnant, you guys might have the birth of the baby. For very few of you. I'm not saying bad things to the baby. I mean, like, very few of you are pregnant. And so because of that, out of those very few people, you guys might have your baby. So there is this. I get freedom with keys. Okay, so I feel like your person isn't looking to like lock it down right away, but I do feel like you guys, with the key, I feel like you guys might feel or find that the key to this dynamic is having your own respective freedoms in place and seeing where do you guys want to be free and where do you guys want to have connection. Because I do feel like your person might not be ready for commitment at this moment. They might need freedom at this moment, but I also feel like they're very interested in you. And not in a player way either. I get divine guidance. So I get that your person actually might start to recognize the intuition inside of them. Where before I was saying like they might not be very in tune with their intuition. Within the next 3 months, they might start to become more in tune with their intuition. So that is amazing. So they might start seeing some signs in regards to your dynamic or in this connection. Patience. I feel like your person's super patient, especially if they're a Taurus. Patience. They always say Taurus is the most patient zodiac sign out of all of them, and they have the patience of a saint. So your person might be very patient and also try to follow their own divine intuition inside, which is great. And then grief. Okay. Your person might, if your person is grieving or if you're grieving, I would say that there may be some like grief that your person is dealing with, especially if it's some person. If it's like a loss of a job or if it's a switching of that, it might be like a grieving of that. If you have been grieving, I feel like your person might be patient in regards to your grief or in regards to your healing process. They might want to be like an angel or a protector over you in regards to that. Beyond 3 months time, I get fantasy. Okay, because we got sexuality and now we get fantasy. Maybe it's that you guys have been waiting to do like hardcore, more passionate pieces. And I don't mean hardcore like that. I just mean like to like advance the sexual, and that now they're maybe able to act out some fantasies with you. Maybe they fantasize a lot about you sexually. It seems like that, yeah, you guys are able to go into like a fantasy, like passionate, like sexual, like realm. So that's nice. So that's actually very, very cool. All right, now we're going to go to Pink Divine Love Oracle. All right, so what next action or next move is pile 2's person going to be taking towards them? I'll do 5 cards in the next 3 months. And I'm not doing reversals for these. And beyond 3 months' time. All right. I would say for most of you guys watching, you guys are probably not going to feel that you guys are not a match with each other. I think you guys are going to continue to keep exploring it, especially with the cards that I saw for like the beyond 3 months time. I feel like that no moving on might be like to people from the past that are not in alignment. And I think you're like, no, I'm moving on. I am moving on. And this person is opening their heart to me and I'm giving it a chance, and we're going to explore it and see where this goes. All right. Memories, old flame, reminiscing about how things used to be. You guys might talk a lot about like nostalgia of like your childhood or like your pasts and stuff. Not your childhood together that you've shared, even though maybe, no, because this is not a past lover. But I would say you guys might talk a lot about like, oh, your childhood growing up and what that was like. And oh my God, remember back in the day when they had this thing? And oh my God, that movie was amazing. You know, you guys might be more kind of like reminiscent of or appreciating a better time, a previous time, that kind of thing. So there is this. You guys might talk about past relationships. You guys might open up about past relationships with old flame. And obviously for some of you watching, you're going to have some old flames of yours causing some stress. So there is that. But I like how even that is like an open book. I feel like your person's going to be more of like an open book. I get obstacles, challenges, and struggles. Some of their next action is going to be about maybe overcoming some of these obstacles or challenges or struggles that might either show up in a dynamic, in a relationship. You know, like when relationships go through certain hurdles and people like talk it out and they come up with some solutions. Or they might feel like, you know what, I feel blocked in this way in relationships. How do I work through it in my own self? So there is this. Then I get unraveling, truths exposed, falling apart. Now, I'm not getting that this is actually very sinister based on what we've seen so far. So I would say in the context of how we're looking at it today, I would say this is part of the opening up. I would say this is your person feeling more exposed than normal, your person being very honest, your person sharing the past in a truthful way, your person kind of like opening up to you. And if there are any like blocks or walls, any obstacles, I feel like that kind of fades away. That kind of falls apart, falls off. Then I get red string of fate, spiritual bond can't be broken. I feel in the next 3 months, your spiritual bond with each other will actually grow and deepen more. That's actually very beautiful. I feel like you guys will bond more with each other and it will start to attach more, which is nice. And I get robotic heart, empty feelings, boring routine. Your person might not be, I know we got the 4 of Cups in reverse. They may not be like so flashy and exciting and amazingly like that. Because I feel like, I'm feeling like they're a little no drama, that I'm getting that like, there might be some like routine or kind of basic stuff going on in this connection in the next 3 months. Not to say like you might get a little bored, but like you might be like, oh, this isn't the drama that I'm used to, but it's nice. And that kind of thing. So they might be a little routine. Especially if they're an earth sign, especially if they're a Virgo, especially if they're Taurus. Even a Capricorn can be kind of routine. So there might be that. Oh, but look at this, how cute. Beyond 3 months time, lovers, you're my jam, close bond, and friends. So that's nice. So if you guys, for whatever reason, feel like this isn't a match, you guys could definitely be friends. If you guys feel like it is a match, then I feel like you guys could actually deepen this into maybe love. There's definitely already love starting on their side with the Lovers card we got for them. So that is cool. All right. Now I am going into the final section of this video. And because it's my aunt's birthday today, she actually has a present for all of you. Technically, she gave this to me. But this is probably one of the best presents that I have ever gotten because it is kind of the thing that started it all. When I was in college, I had a tarot deck that I kind of used very loosely and didn't really know very much at all about it. And I hadn't learned tarot yet. And so I was like using a card and looking at the book and not really knowing how kind of things connected at that time. So when I was 24, she gave me this deck, which is the deck that started it all, and actually the deck that had me choose Solaris Fairy Astrology. It was the deck that had me understand that, and along with a book by Sylvia Brown called The Other Side and Back, really helped me understand like that I was New Age. And when I was in high school, I kind of played around a lot with like Wiccan and, you know, kind of like psychic stuff that way. But it wasn't until I was 24 and I got this Oracle deck and I was able to go into more of like New Age metaphysics that I was like, oh no, that resonates for me as a person. Like that makes more sense to me. And it seemed like then everything seemed to make sense and everything seemed to click. And so really this is the deck that actually really opened up my spirituality to where it is now. So this is the Fairy Oracle. It is beautiful. So this is her gift to me, which I give to all of you. This is beautiful. And I love how it's like one little thing that you do for someone when they're young now can like expand out to like the whole world, which is beautiful. So because she gave this to me, I can pass it on. So I'm going to do this part as an interactive part. I've been doing that lately, which is fun. We're going to pick 5 piles and I'm going to mix it with my timing deck. So I'm not going to do reversals for the fairies. This is the traditional fairies deck by Doreen Virtue. She has, I believe, 2 oracle decks and then a tarot of fairies, but this is the original fairies. And I'm going to mix it now with my timing deck. So this is going to be your person's next action between now and this time. All right. Excellent. Yes. All right. So pile 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For pile 1, I am putting this beautiful citrine. It's actually very saturated in real life, even though this, yeah, like that. It looks like this in real life. Even though this transparent citrine can look a little lighter, it's actually this very beautiful kind of caramel color. It's from the Congo. It's beautiful. I'm going to put it on pile 1. So this will be your person's next action if you pick this pile between now and whatever time frame this is. Now, it is a time frame. I would say that this is a timeless video. So this could be far out from when you're watching it, or it could be immediately. So it's kind of like a surprise. All right. I have this beautiful amethyst moon, and we are putting it on pile 2. I am putting it on pile 2. I have this beautiful green obsidian, and putting it on pile 3. Interesting. Pile 1 got all circles or ovals. You guys are getting all like long points. So this rose quartz will go on pile 4 and this calcite will go on pile 5. So very, very cool. All right, you guys, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Feel free to pause the video if you want to give you guys more time to pick the pile that resonates with you. And yes, all right. So I just wanted to kind of go into a little bit of my thanking you before we give you your final message. So I just so appreciate you guys for watching this video, for your likes and your comments, for your subscribes. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. That will let you guys know when I release new videos. And if you guys are new here, welcome to the channel, new subscribers. Feel free to hit the notification bell so that you can get updates of when I release all videos like this one, so you guys won't miss a video. And so you guys won't miss the Replay Sunday, where every Sunday I replace the video of the week, which is a featured video from my archives that I am channeling will best help you guys out as a collective at this time. If you guys want to know, or if you guys have a topic that's on your mind that you guys want me to channel for you, I could do it as either a special request or I could feature it in the Replay Sunday video of the week, where every Sunday I replace them. So feel free to leave your requests in the comment section and I can make you a video based on what you're wanting to know. The Replay Sunday video right now is Marie Antoinette in Versailles. I went to Versailles in France and I was able to go to La Domaine, which is the Queen's Palace. And this is a really cool video filmed in Marie Antoinette's bedroom where she stayed, as well as other visiting queens, which is very cool. It's about aphrodisiacs. What does your person love about you? So if you want to know what your new person already loves about you, you can feel free to go to that video and check it out. It's a very fun video, but it's also very pretty, and it's very kind of fluffy and helpful to just hear like all good things. Some videos are more serious and more harsh, like pile 1, and in the springtime video, pile 4. So there are some videos that are harsher. The video I just released about walking away and how to move on when the person you love doesn't pick you as for a relationship, that's a harder video, but aphrodisiacs is very fun and light and fluffy, especially if you're just wanting something nice. Today is the new moon eclipse if you guys are watching it when I'm releasing it, so it might be a nice new beginning for you guys to be able to hear some nice fluffy upbeat stuff about yourself, which is cool. So that's always very nice. New moons and new moon eclipses mean new beginnings. So this is a wonderful time of new beginnings for you either way. So I love this. So thank you for leaving your comments. In the comment section, something I have been doing, which is fun, is I have been saying it's making it super interactive with you guys, where I'm giving additional extra readings for you guys, where in the comments you say, hi Solaris, I'm from pile 2. I have a beautiful new person who's lovely and refreshing and nice. And I wanted to know what their next action is towards me using, and then I'll use a deck based on how I feel, either another fairies card, maybe a pink divine love oracle, maybe a twin flame guidance, maybe a tea leaf. So I'll pick a deck, or if you guys have a preference, feel free to state the deck you want me to pull from, and I will. And I will pick the next action or another action in the future that your person will be doing most likely for you. And I love that because that makes it even more accurate, because it's very specific, your individual exact person with you, and it takes the collective part out of it, which is awesome. If you guys want to further take the collective part out of it, feel free to go to my website, fairyastrology.com. My information is in the description box, and you guys will be able to see from there that I have different lengths of readings if you guys want a private reading from me. I have 15 minutes, 30 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, and you guys can pick which one resonates with you, and we'll be able to go deep into, your chart, your person's chart, different cards, all that stuff, see what's going on with your person, and go really deep dive. So we can definitely do that, and I can do it anywhere in the world. So I give readings to people in Australia and Asia and Europe and everywhere else. So anywhere you guys are, I can do readings over the phone or WhatsApp or FaceTime or Zoom or whichever. So that is very fun. Also, thank you guys so much for sending donations of money to my PayPal and to my Venmo. That really helps me out be able to fund the channel, to buy oracle cards like this, crystals like this. It really helps me be able to do stuff for the intros of it, which is really helpful. So thank you guys so much for doing that. The information is in my description box, so thank you so much. And also thank you guys so much for watching my ads when they play in the background while you do something else for 30 seconds, and then you can press skip and you can move forward. So that's the easiest way to support me, and I just so appreciate you guys doing it. You can put them on mute. You don't even have to listen. So thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. Now, back to our regularly scheduled program. For those of you who have picked this gorgeous citrine from the Congo that is caramel and gorgeous, your person's future action towards you. Oh, so much fun, and immediately, I love your unproblematic person. Oh my gosh, this channel can get a little heavy and your person is like a dream. I love this. It says, sooner than expected, you guys are going to go out for a night on the town. I get kick up your heels. You might go dancing. You might have a fun time. You might go do something very lively. You're definitely going to do something. Maybe you guys go to a comedy show, like you guys laugh a lot, or you guys are going to do something fun and upbeat and lively, maybe a trivia night, like in games, or maybe just something like fun and like a festival out and about, like something where you guys are having like a celebration or a party or a fun thing or a lively or an upbeat or like something very fun. And immediately, I love that. Sooner than expected. Love that for you guys. For those of you who have picked this beautiful purple moon, your person is in progress now. Okay, your person is also very quick. It says creative expression. So your person might actually do something like a paint night with you, or something creative, or maybe you make music together, or you do something artsy. So that's going to be something very cool and very fun. And that's something they're maybe already starting to think up what to do. Some creative night, some artsy night, maybe like something like we have an art walk here in LA in downtown where like the third Thursday of the month you go around and you see the architecture of the buildings, and then there are some stores open with some art in it. Like, it's so cool. Or like a museum, you guys might go to a museum, or you guys might take an art class, like, or a workshop or something. So it's super fun. All right. For those of you guys who've picked this beautiful green obsidian obelisk, well, all right. Is she covered? She's covered. But maybe I'll cover her even a little more. I know YouTube gets a little, she's a little naked. This is a sexuality card in February. So this might be a reading where you guys are doing this timeless, or you guys might wait a while to deepen it. No pun intended again. So I would say sexuality and in February. So that's nice. Also, if you guys did something in February or even on Valentine's Day, you guys might recreate it. So that is very cool. So I love this. So your person would be being sexual with you. Their next move is to be sexual and passionate. All right. For those of you who have this beautiful rose quartz, I get family harmony more than a year. Okay, the move that your person wants to do is going to take a long time. It's going to be more than a year, but they might want to have kids with you. So they're thinking about you as maybe getting you pregnant. We got the pregnancy, we got the children card. So your person might be thinking about, do they impregnate you? Do you guys have a family? There is that. Also, they might introduce you to their family in like a year from now or down the road as well, or do something in regards to family. Maybe go on a family vacation or do something in regards to family dynamics that's big, that's important, in more than a year. But I would say for most of you, it might be about like family planning, kids. Then I have for you guys this peach calcite for pile 5. And I have for you, be honest with yourself and next full moon. Okay, so I'm releasing this on the new moon eclipse. The next full moon from today, if you're watching this on the day I'm releasing it, is in 2 weeks. So in about 2 weeks, your person might have a very open, honest conversation with you where they really open up and share some like deeper stuff about themselves. That's cool. So you guys might have like a really beautiful heart to heart. And that would be something that could bond you guys in a deep way, which is beautiful. So I love this. The dragonfly on it gives like extra magic, which is nice. For those of you watching this in a timeless video, I would say pay attention to when the next full moon is. And that would be when you guys could have a very beautiful conversation. That's important. So, all right, you unproblematic pile 2s. That is what I have for you guys. The only problematic drama I see in your life might be your ex. But I would say this new person's lovely. So see what happens as you get to know them at your own pace and see how you feel about it. We'll keep checking back if you want. I'm here for you if you need me. I will see you guys in the next video or in any of my archived videos. So until then, take care, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading today on my aunt's birthday. I hope you guys are well. You guys came here to see what is your person's next actions towards you. So you guys have picked a couple of things, which are very cool. You guys have picked my aunt's still life, where she wanted to paint a picture of like water and like a glass and lemons and texture and like all this other stuff. And she wanted to paint it really, really realistic because she was super inspired. And I think she did like such a phenomenal job. So amazing. So I have picked the Alchemia tarot card deck for your pile to go along with the yellow in the picture. So I hope you guys loved the painting and the introduction. This Alchemia tarot deck is very cool, very beautiful. I have paired it today with this beautiful jar of quartz, which is lovely, that was found by my friend Nicole when she was rock hounding in the California mountains in Santa Monica, which is very cool. So I'll put that in frame for you over there so you guys can see it. Now we're gonna see your person's next action, which is very cool. And with this tarot deck, we're gonna be able to look into like what's going on. But you guys are actually the only pile that did not pick a oracle deck for your main deck. So what I have done is I have brought them out today so that we are going to pick a card from every deck as we look into what's going on with your person. So I'm going to do this a different way than I did for piles 1 and 2. As a little hint, this is a way for you to verify if this is your pile. If you feel like this isn't what's going on, I would say as a hint, pile 2 was a new person. If you're trying to move on from somebody from the past and you're dating somebody new, pile 2 is a good one for that. If you guys are really, really devastated and heartbroken and betrayed by your person, pile 1 is important for that. So that's just kind of a heads up, what we've discovered as we've gone along. But for you, we're going to do one card from Island Time Wellness. We're going to do one card from Situation Love Oracle. We are going to do one card from Cosmic Insights. Oh, and I have other fun crystals on the table for you as well. So, one Cosmic Insights card. And I will put these down here for the time being. And I'm going to continue to use them. All right. And then we will do, we have these beautiful 3 crystals, which I love. We have green obsidian, amethyst, and rose quartz. So gorgeous. They look like almost like candy or something. So anyway, I'm going to put these over here layered as well in your reading. Yeah, kind of. Okay. And then we're going to do 2 Alchemia tarots. This is going to be a way for you to verify if this is your pile, because we still have pile 4, which I've not filmed yet. Oh. Huh. Okay. All right. I will take this as this. I'm going to take reversals for the Alchemias. And I have this and this. All right. Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Very cool. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. This relationship is somebody that you guys have some history with. Gambling, problems with addiction or gambling, bad finances. The Death card upright, which is this situation, you guys might be in no contact or in separation, or you guys might have broken up with the Death card, but it's upright, so you guys might be going through a change or a transformation of this dynamic. King of Pentacles in reverse. They are somebody who has not been able to give you a major relationship or commitment, even if you have seen them as spouse material in the past. Zodiac signs to help you identify this person. I would say King of Pentacles could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy from them. And Death card would be Scorpio energy from them or from you. So there is this. So that's just a little bit. So I would say with happiness, expansion, joy, I would say playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. You guys have fun. When you're together, you have fun. You have a good connection. It's fun. It's lighthearted. You guys might live or have visited somewhere paradise oriented, like somewhere tropical, somewhere near the ocean. I see palm trees. I see sunshine. It's beautiful. And then soulmates. Again, it's a card of ocean. It's the beach. It's beautiful. There's a deep soulmate love here between you and your person. It's a very strong connection. And I get, with the gambling, your person might have a hard time making good financial choices. They might have problems with addiction, literally or emotionally, even with you. Or they might be going through a very tough financial time right now. So there is that. Or they might have to take a risk on this connection. So that is what I see for this part. Now I'm going to go into further descriptors in regards to who is this person. Who is your person? This is further verification if this is your pile. Now again, not all of these need to resonate, but if you see something where you're like, oh yeah, that can sometimes just help you pick. All right, and this is if they resonate. So this is going to be further personality traits or visual indicators that this is your person or dynamics between the two of you to help you guys pick. Twin flame. All right, if you guys are on the twin flame journey, this might be your pile here. All right, freedom. You may be a gorgeous girl with long blonde hair, or your person might be, or you might have no commitment in this connection. Mature woman. There may be a woman that looks like this. This might be you, or this might be your person. That is usually a Caucasian with blue or light eyes or green eyes with brown short hair. I get karma. This might be a karmic relationship, or you guys might be dealing with karma while being on a twin flame journey. And dating queen. You might have short cropped blonde hair. You might be going on a lot of dates, actually. You might be very popular. You might be dating this person a lot, but more than that, I feel like you might be liking this person as well as going on dates with other people, especially if you look like this. Especially with blonde or red curly, like more like strawberry blonde or blonde hair with bluish or green eyes, that kind of thing, with a lot of people wanting to give to you. So there is this. Okay, so that's a little further of an indicator of maybe this is your pile. All right. Now we're going to go to tarot, but not just tarot. We're going to do tarot with, oh no. All right. So we'll take these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I will take reversals. The past. What you think and feel about them. What they think and feel about you currently. The past. What happened? The future. In the next 3 months. What will their next action be, or what will they most likely do within the next 3 months of this connection? Longer term outcome of beyond a 3-month time. Now we're going to layer it. And we're going to layer it with an Island Time Wellness card on each pile. We're going to layer it with a Cosmic Insights card on each pile. You guys are getting more cards. Ooh, you guys got 2 Cosmic Insights card for the longer term future. I'm going to leave it that way. And a Situation Love Oracle deck card for the future here. Now, you guys got triple the cards for the longer term outcome. So I want to say, because of that, you guys might actually have more happening beyond 3 months' time than you guys do more in your immediate future. That might be helpful for you guys to know so you guys can make some choices. All right. So, what's going on your side? All right. So, number 1, all your tarot is reversed. Not bad, though. Not bad. All right. And I'm not taking... All right, so I'm not taking reversals for the oracles, but I will take the reversals for the tarot. So what's happening is you feel that you guys are broken up. Death, the relationship is over. Some of you feel that you don't want to give this person a second chance, or that there might not be likely that you guys will have a second chance. But I feel like you probably hope there will be, or you're curious if they will try. Grow and transform. What's dead is dead. Interesting, because you did get the death card in the indicator card for the first verification if this is your pile. So I want to say, I'm going to take it like this. If you guys are in a connection, this might not be your pile. If you guys, this is going to be probably a no or low contact communication pile, or a relationship breakup pile. You guys could be friends, but maybe you guys are broken up, or maybe you're going to try to get back together, or that might still be hard for you with the death card. So I would say I'm going to read this relationship card from here like that. So if this isn't your situation, you might want to pick another pile, because we're still in the pile verification phase. I get hammer. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. So you might feel like, oh, what's dead is dead. Or maybe I can still work on it. So you might be in between, do I work on it or not? You might feel like your person has sabotaged this and you guys are trying to rebuild. You might have sabotaged this and you might be trying to rebuild. You might be interrogating your person, or they might be interrogating you. And I get repetitive cycles might be happening in this connection. But you might feel like that you guys have like a persistent connection energy in spite of all of it. But I get caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. I feel like your kind of effort in this connection is going to be limited. I feel like you've been pulling back your energy. You still want your person, but I feel like you've been pulling back your energy in regards to like, you're not going to be overgiving or overextending right now. So there is this. With the interrogating and the finding out more information, I feel like that you're wanting to see what they do so that you can make some choices and see what happens. Because right now, you're not working together as a team. I get the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. So you're like, we're not working together as a team. I get the Tower in reverse. You're like, you know what? I just want something stable in my life. And if this has been chaotic, I don't want it to be chaotic. You might be playing it safe, and you might be really trying to keep things calm. You might be trying not to rock the boat, that kind of thing. You're trying not to cause drama. And I get the Knight of Cups in reverse. You're still prioritizing your person, and you know your person has a lot of feelings for you, even if they aren't showing you or telling you or being very demonstrative about it. With the Knight of Cups in reverse, I get Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, more Scorpio energy, and even some Gemini energy with the Tower. And 3 of Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. What are they up to? What is going on their side? Your side is feeling a little hopeless, but a little still wanting to make it work. Yes. Okay. So with this, I do feel like this is another card where there's some addiction piece. So I get the addiction piece here. By the way, if you guys are curious, if this is your pile, your person's an air sign. Okay, I get codependent, obsession, and restraint, possession, and control, emotional block. Your person has a very codependent relationship with you. They might have physical or emotional addictions, substances or love addictions or something. They're obsessed with you, and they're restraining themselves and holding themselves back. They are very much possessive over you and wanting to control the dynamics and the direction of this connection. They have a lot of emotional blocks right now at this time, and they feel all chained up inside of themselves. They also feel chained to you. Heart with a key. A welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Your person wants to spend time with you. They want to get back together with you. They want to have a heart-to-heart talk with you. They feel like they maybe met the one in you. They want to welcome love into their life. Interesting how this addiction shows all the chains. With heart with a key, your love being the key, this lock is unlocking. So that's pretty big. So they want to get together and they think you're perfect, or they think that you're like perfect for them. And then air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Most of you guys are an air sign person. Okay, that would probably be the strongest of all the signs. Okay, yes. So your person is going through some huge changes. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. This is awesome. If you guys have already started the rebuilding process, that is further confirmation for you. One, I get the Four of Swords, which is great. This is a card of inactivity, but it's a card of all the mental stress and difficulties calming down. Your person feels more peaceful about you than they felt in a long time. So that is actually very good. The Lover's card is upright. Your person feels so much love for you. They are so in love with you. There is so much romantic love your person feels for you. They feel you so strongly. They feel like your connection is being protected and watched over by angels. And I love to see the love between the two of them here. The reason why I'm so now optimistic about this connection when I see all these energies is because, and I got your person now, it clicked. I'm like, okay, I get it. This is a Seven of Wands. Usually it is in resistance. You can see this person defending themselves against all of these wands. Well, now it is in reverse, and your person is dropping all of their defenses. So your person is going through a huge change and transformation. I actually like that we got the Death card twice because it's definitely a death to old ways and behaviors. I'm releasing this video on a new moon eclipse, which is all about endings and new beginnings, and it's really powerful, especially if you or your person has Aries in you, or 5th, 7th house, or 8th house in Aries, or Venus in Aries, because this new moon eclipse is making changes in regards to love and relationships and new beginnings. So that stuff is very, very, very cool. If you guys don't know, if you guys are going to be affected by the new moon eclipse, we'll say this, because I just rattle off a lot of astrology speak. Let me slow down, clarify. I'm just channeling a lot right now. So what I see for you guys, if you put your birthday and your person's birthday in the chat, if you know any of your birth times, that's helpful. If you know cities, that's helpful. If you don't know the birth time or the cities, that's okay. That's okay. I'll be able to see if your person or you are being affected by this new moon eclipse in Aries right now. Now, this is timeless, so it might not apply to you guys if this is at a later date. But I would say if you're watching this, like when I'm releasing it, or even I would say even within a week of me releasing this video, then I would say that pertains to you. For those of you guys not, and even for you guys, I would say, don't worry, I got something else for you. But for you guys wanting to know if you're going to be affected or if your person's affected by the new moon eclipse, feel free to leave that information in the comment section and I'll let you know. But your person is going through a major change and transformation, and you're maybe feeling like this is a ticking time bomb and you're trying to have your hands off and you're trying not to mess it up. You might be like, you know what, we can both sabotage this connection so freaking easy. We have a pattern of doing this, and I am just so backing off and just letting it kind of work itself out. And that is the best course of action, because it seems like that is letting them figure out their own crap and straighten it out, because they are dropping their defenses, and I feel like something's going to happen. We're going to see what. I like this for you. This goes to you. This goes towards not you. Okay. What happened? What happened? So much love. I'm not even looking, so much fucking love. Okay, Ace of Cups, so amazing. Okay, you guys have so much romantic love here. This is very powerful. This is very, 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 very beautiful. So what happened in the past is there was so much love. The High Priestess was in reverse, so they might not have been in touch with their intuition. Maybe even at times for you were getting messages and you didn't want to act on them, or it was hard for you to know or trust your own intuition. Also, I feel like there was a lot of stuff that was pretty blatant where maybe you didn't even need your intuition. It was so obvious. Usually the High Priestess upright is about things being a mystery, but with it in reverse, I feel like it wasn't a mystery. It was super obvious. But what happened with the Six of Swords in reverse? You guys, again, were not able to work as a team. You're still not, but you definitely weren't able to then. And while the relationship was over, there was probably a lot of no contact or in separation time where you guys weren't even having a relationship at all. But I feel like then you guys talked. Well, not yet. Hold on. I get girl with the snake. There might have been a third party situation. There might also have been excessive boundaries. There might be some charm that was used in this connection to maybe get what you wanted or to get what they wanted. So there was some little bit of that, which, everybody can resort to emotional manipulation when they're very scared of losing something important or when they want something. So everybody does it. It's a human quality. So I would say that, yeah, girl with a snake. And it seems like with this, I feel like there were some strong boundaries, especially if you blocked them or they blocked you, or if you guys went into a no contact. The breakups can do that. There is that kind of thing. And also, girl with the snake can sometimes be other woman, third party. It could be, not have to be, but could be, energies for some of you out there. Then I feel there was, because why I'm saying that is I'm getting keys on a ring. So sometimes they might feel like, you were one of many options, or they were one of many options, or I feel like you both had other options as well. It says many options, decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. You guys might have been polyamorous. You guys might have been a romantic affair. There may have been cheating where you guys were third party and you guys were having an affair. This might have been a situation where you guys just had some other kind of unconventional relationship. You guys might have had a one night stand, but I don't think so, because there's way too much here than just like a one night of sex. I feel like that's more than that. I feel like string along, maybe you or they strung each other along for a period of time because of the options. There was that, but then there was a decision made, and you guys made a decision to communicate with each other. And I get compromise, forgive, work it out. And that, I feel, is what brings you to current day, to where you are right now. So that is what I have for you for the first half of this reading. I'm going to clear all this away. This now is all the information you guys have to pick if this is your pile, to give you guys some information. Now you guys are at a point where you guys are trying to compromise, forgive each other, and work it out. Awesome. Okay. Now, I'm going to separate this into two sections. This section, this side, is going to be their next action within the next 3 months. This side is going to be a beyond a 3-month mark, or beyond 3 months' time. All right, so what they will most likely do towards you in the next 3 months, if you guys go on this current course. Wow. Okay, and again, these are not, I'm not taking these in reverse. Okay, number one, they're definitely going to continue to keep talking to you, or they're going to increase the conversation. This might be shocking to you. This might be like, oh my God, I heard from them out of the blue. Or wow, I didn't expect the news that they just dropped a bomb on me. Meeting, talking, savoring the moment, feeling elated, building friendship. Coffee cup. So you guys might try to repair and build a friendship. You guys might try to talk and meet up in person. You guys might try to get coffee together. You guys might try to just enjoy the quality time you do have when you guys can spend time together or can talk. The feeling elated, this is your person as well as you. So your person is going to be feeling elated in regards to like the quality time you guys spend together. I get lightning, which says sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of change, transformation energy with this. The lightning, things happen very suddenly, very quickly. It's very intense. It's very passionate, very powerful. You're very surprised. You don't expect this from your person. Your person might be throwing curveballs at you, even if, especially this air sign. This air sign can throw curveballs, especially if they're Aquarius, Gemini energy. The eclipse can be bringing in some crazy crap. There's a lot of this. Right now we're in some retrogrades, which can be bringing up some crazy stuff. So this is a surprise. This is amazing. Now, I do want to say they might come to you really cocky. They might come to you full of themselves. That is very important if they are, very much pertains if they're a fire sign. If they have Aries in their chart, if they have Leo in their chart, if they have Sag in their chart, they might come very fire signy at you. The moon eclipse is Aries, which is a fire sign. They might act on a fire sign moon. So it might be that it brings out narcissism or cockiness that wouldn't normally be there, but it does because that's the astrology of the day. That kind of thing. We're in Aries season. Aries season can bring out more extra confidence than normal. So it's very interesting. They might do like some talking to themselves in the mirror to psych themselves up to actually gain the confidence and courage to talk to you. So they might rehearse it a bit first. Almost like they're running lines of a play. They really want to know what they want to say. There is that. And some of you, your person may have a little like narcissism in their personalities. All right. In the next 3 months as well, I'm getting 3 of Wands upright. Ooh. I am getting 8 of Wands upright, and I'm getting you not being so sure. You may be a little burned, is the thing, but I feel like you are wanting it. I feel like you might have a hard time trusting it. I think you might have a hard time trusting if they will follow through or if this is really real. Like, I feel like you might have a hard time trusting, like, are they just going to disappoint me? You know, like that kind of thing. And you might also be like, this is what you got, and you got to try harder. Or like, okay, let's see what you do. Let's see if you actually will follow through on this thing. I feel like you are a little hopeful, skeptical, and realist. So I get 3 of Wands. I feel like, and the reason why I'm saying this you and not your person, even though this is all their own action, is because I get the Page of Cups, and I feel like you're like, you're not sure. So 3 of Wands, I feel like they're going to want to travel to see you. That is paired with the 8 of Wands. They might surprise you and shock the crap out of you if they're like, I want to see you tonight. I want to see you now. I want to travel to you. I'm going to be in your city. I'm going to be in your town, especially if you guys are long distance, or if they're like, let's plan a trip. Let's plan this. They might surprise you. You might fall off your chair. You might be like, are you kidding me? That kind of thing. So I get that this is all about travel, all about communication, especially with the coffee cup, wanting to meet up. They might spontaneously all of a sudden be like, I'm coming to see you. That kind of thing. So that is crazy. And I get the Page of Cups in reverse. You might be like, what? Oh my gosh, what is going on? It might be because your energy has been pulled back with your cup being poured out, or it might be that you've been like focusing on your own life and not on your person. It might be that you're like, you know what? I gave you all my love. I don't know if I want to continue to give you all my love. Or like, you know what? If you're going to do like all the work and do all the things, then maybe sure. Maybe we'll see. But I'm not lifting a finger to help you kind of situation. You're not going to make their life any easier. All right. Beyond 3 months' time. Hold on. I got this. They're not going to walk away from you beyond 3 months. I get the 8 of Cups in reverse. They might even be walking back to you or returning to you if this is somebody from the past. Then I get the Butterfly, relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. So that is amazing, you guys, actually. So yeah, they're not going to walk away. They're going to return to you and come back to you beyond 3 months' time. And they're going to be a butterfly. They're going to be a little more changed and transformed. That's amazing. Now you got these 2 cards. I'll take those together. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, and reminiscing. Okay, so beyond 3 months, they're going to want to be sexual with you. They're going to be wanting to be very, very, very close. But interesting, I get the health. So it says health issues could arise. Now, I'm also getting with this that, you know, you guys might talk about STDs or like not wanting to get STDs. You guys might talk, if you guys have an STD, you guys might talk about how you guys have sex, safe sex. You guys might talk about, if you're dating somebody much more of a mature age, you might be like, is your heart healthy enough for sex? So I'm getting that with healthy and intimacy. If you guys are healing your physical body from any kind of like trauma to your body or operations or car accidents or whatever from the past, you might be like, I want to go through a body healing and then, we can have some sex. You might be trying to get your body together in a way where you are like, you know what? Like, I'm trying to lose weight or look good, or I'm trying to be in the gym and then maybe pull a hamstring, like that kind of thing. So you're going to want to make sure that like your body is good and health is good and you have, safe sex or everything is good. And then I get separation, but I'm pairing it with the 8 of Cups, which is so interesting. So I feel like this is, if you guys are geographically separated, your person is closing the gap here because it's like this is on this side, this is on this side, and they're coming together energy. So there is that. Also, they would be reuniting after a separation. So this is after a physical or geographic separation. It says sadness, bitterness, missing you, thinking about you, uncertain future. They still may not have it all figured out. They still might not know what to do after that. or next even after that. But they miss you. It seems like they're sad without you. They might be bitter in their life if they don't have you in it. They're thinking about you a lot. They just don't know maybe what future you guys could have. So I feel like that they are figuring that out. And that would be like a beyond 3 months time. Okay, now I'm going to go to tea leaf readings. We're going to see what is happening in 3 months. That one. What is happening? That one. What is happening? That one. What is happening? That one. One more? Fine. All those. What is happening beyond 3 months' time? These. Okay. So, what is your person's next action? All right. We have bag. Something important, such as a new job or a raise. Your person might be getting a new job, or you might, and that will affect your connection and improve it and make this situation get better. We like it. Okay, so they're focusing on their finances. Broom, new home, new attitude. For some of them, they're moving or they're moving out or they're having a new attitude about this connection. That is amazing. That will help the two of you together. I don't think you guys are moving in together, but they might need a new home to help this relationship. Purse, pay attention to your finances. They're getting a new job. They might want a new home. Where is all this money going? They might be needing to make some really strategic financial choices. Haystack, karma, you will reap what you have sown. So they might need to, and we got karma in the beginning too, with the twin flame and the karma and stuff. They might need to make good choices so that they can get good karma. If they've made challenging choices, they might get some challenging karma. So it seems like that their next action might be a result of maybe or impacted by whatever their karma is. So if they feel obstacles or blocks, it might be because that's a result of their karma. If they feel help and benefits, that might be because of their karma. So I feel like that their karma is going to be affecting this connection. And you have all your stuff too, but like this is just their side right now. Younger man, dealings or relationships with a younger man. So a younger man might help your person, or your person might be a younger man, or you might be the younger man. So that is very cool. So it seems like there's going to be a younger man who is going to be instrumental in this situation. Maybe this younger man gets them the job or sells them the house or, that kind of thing. Pig, beware of greed. Your person might have to be a little aware of money greed. They definitely have like new house, new job, careful with money, make good choices, don't be greedy. So your person might be going through a growth experience in regards to avarice. Bell, announcement. Your person has some good news they would like to share with you in the next 3 months. And wall, misunderstanding. You guys are going to clear up if there is any misunderstandings or miscommunications between the two of you. This could be very helpful to do during Mercury or Venus retrograde, which is going on now till mid-April. So there is that. Beyond 3 months' time, your person boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, well, this new house they're trying to get, they probably get it. That is amazing. They might inherit something or inherit money or inherit a house, or there's some windfall of good things or good money. So they're winning. They're on top of their game, and that helps the two of you because the boat is about traveling towards you or progressing this connection. And then butterfly again. They got butterfly before, they're getting butterfly now. A change for the better. All right, does your person just need a little bit of a financial change to make this connection move forward? I'm loving it for you guys. Oh, and if you didn't see these, very beautiful. Okay. Now, Twin Flame Guidance Oracle. What is happening next? Their next action towards you. We're gonna do... I don't want to do that yet. Okay. Sorry, they were showing me to make it Fine. All right, we're going to make this part interactive. Okay. I don't know why I'm mad about it. I'm just like, that's not my plan. This is the plan. Okay, this is the plan. All right. I will shut up and do it. All right. Okay. All right then. So... Pile pile 1. Beautiful geode. This is if you have come, oh, fine. Okay, good. This is if you have come from the Are You On My Mind video. This is your pile. All right. Pile 5. If you're coming from the Are You On My Mind video. Interesting. This purple moon is if you are coming from my aphrodisiacs video, which I just released on Sunday during my replay Sundays. So you guys pick that one. Apparently, this is interactive, but I guess you don't have too many choices. Okay. Also, the Are You On Their Mind video can choose both piles. Okay. Pink quartz is pile 2. And citrine is pile 3. Okay, so feel free to pick the pile that is yours. Feel free to pause this video if you need more time, and we will see what it is. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This pile, if you've apparently been made to pick this pile, sacral chakra. Okay, you guys are gonna have a little sexy time. I like it. Okay, they are going to get sexy with you. All right, we like it. If you guys have had free will and were able to pick the pink quartz, reinvention. Your person is going to change their life to reinvent themselves in some major way to overcome some obstacles to come towards you. That's amazing. All right, citrine, if you guys have picked this pile, fear. Your person is still afraid, and they might need a little more courage and bravery to come forward and take action on you at all. So your person might still need a little more help. All right. The purple moon, your person, compromise. Your person will finally cave in and start working with you as part of a team, which has been resistant for like a while. Not only have I seen this in other videos I've been releasing lately in the collective, but also this shows up twice in your reading where they weren't able to work as a team with you, but now they finally are, which is so good. All right. And if you guys were apparently made to pick this geode, offer, oh, with a rose, your person is going to send you flowers or might make you a love offer. That is beautiful. All right, you guys, fine. I'm glad you guys did it this way. All right, that's lovely. All right, now we're going to go back to Pink Divine Love Oracle. We are going to see your person's next action towards you. All right. So we're just going to do 5. We're not going to do it beyond 3 months' time for this pile, apparently. We're just going to do these 5. All right. So your person in the next 3 months, self-love, self-care, taking care of me now. Your person is going to do something to pamper you and spoil you. Your person also might be upping their own self-care so they can be more available and present for you. So that is amazing. So I love this. Clean up, letting go of what no longer serves you. Your person is going to stop doing things that are making problems. That is so good. So good. I love it. Lovesick, void, emptiness, heartbroken. Your person feels very sad and heartbroken without you and feels a big void if you're not in their life or in their life consistently or currently or frequently. And so your person is going to take an action to remedy this. That is going to be one of the major things that they fix. So that is amazing. Shadows, hidden, unknown, and mysterious. Your person is going to finally start to take action on identifying their shadow self that they've been maybe running from for a while. Yay! And growth, leveling up and expansion. So your person is finally going to start to level up, step up, and they're expanding, which is amazing. They're growing as a person. This is so great. So this is kind of like their inner journey. in the next 3 months, which will lead to great actions, but also these are like some of their actions as well. Okay. All right. So now I have for you the final part of this video, which is amazing. So, you know, it is my aunt's birthday today. And so she has a present for all of you guys watching. She has a little birthday present and she gave this to me so I can give this to you. So this is very, very cool. This is the first oracle deck I ever got. She gave it to me when I was probably 24. She gave it to me in conjunction to a book by Sylvia Brown called The Other Side and Back. And between this deck and that book, it really opened up my eyes and exposed me to metaphysical New Age for the very first time. Before that, I had been kind of playing around with like Wiccan and like other kind of spiritualities and trying to figure out like what did I believe and where was I going and what made sense to me and what was true spiritually, and I didn't really know. But when I got this deck and I read that book, that's when everything seemed to click for me, and I was like, oh, okay, awesome. So even though I was kind of playing around with the tarot deck, the tarot de Paris deck that I didn't quite understand, I wanted to kind of explore things spiritually, and she used this deck and she gave this deck to me. She has her own, but we pull fairy cards from time to time for each other, and it's very beautiful. So I am going to share this today with you for your final message. So I'm going to make this part also interactive, which was the initial interactive part of the video that I had already planned out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 5 cards, and there are no reversals with these fairies. You get 2. Sorry, guys. If you want it, you can pick it. I don't know if it's good, but it exists, and there are 2. All right. And I'm going to be combining these with timings. All right. So basically, this is your person's future action with you. And I'm going to pair it with these timing cards. So that means that this action will most likely happen if you guys are on your current course between now and whenever this timing card is. Now, I also want to say in these past videos recently, in the last maybe 6 weeks, I've been inviting you guys to like leave comments for me in the comment section, where I've been able to now like give you guys specific individual readings between you and your person, which have been really awesome. And I love that because these general collective readings are amazing. But I also love being able to get like even more like fine-tuned and accurate and like specific for you in regards to your person. So I will, if you want, in the comments be like, hi Solaris, I'm from pile 3. Could you pull a card for the future action from my person for me, please? Here's my birthday. And you can put in your birthday, your person's birthday, both birthdays, whatever you want. And I will pull you either a fairy oracle, or a twin flame guidance oracle card, or a pink divine love oracle card, or a tea leaf reading card. Or if you like any of these particular decks more, feel free to ask, and I will pull the deck you want. And if not, then I will use my intuition and pull the deck I want. And we'll be able to see what their future action is going to be next towards you. So that's awesome. Okay, for this section though, I have this beautiful, beautiful amethyst. We'll put that here. We have this gorgeous heat-treated rose quartz. Put that there. On pile 2, we will put Kuan Yin's beautiful self on pile 3. We will put malachite on pile 4. And we will put maybe... All right, we'll put smoky quartz on pile number 5. Okay, so feel free to pick pile 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. You can even pick multiple piles if you want to. And I will, or all of them, and I will channel for you your person's next actions, and that it would happen before X amount of time. Now, this is a timeless reading, so this might seem very soon or far, depending on when you're watching it, but this would be when this action would most likely happen by. So feel free to pause the video if you need to, and we will look. Okay, so I also wanted to just basically thank you guys right now at this time before I go to your final message. Thank you so much for leaving your comments and for your likes and your subscribes and your shares and all of that. That's been really awesome. Even when you just leave an emoji, it really helps me build the algorithm of the channel and it helps me expand it, and I can give you guys more content like this and help you guys out in your love lives more. So thank you guys for doing that. That is amazing. If you guys haven't commented yet about your love life, you guys are about your person and your birthdays and stuff, to figure out your next future action with them, feel free to message if you have any special requests, because then I can make a full-length video for you on that. So that's very cool. I have a special request coming up in the end of April, where we're going to see what's happening in your love life in May, which is very cool. Thank you guys also to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. If you guys haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe and hit the notification bell so I can give you updates to all my new videos. And you won't miss a video, which is very cool. There's a special thing going on in my community board right now where I have Replay Sunday, and you guys can see videos from my archives where I feel like I pick one each week based on the feeling that I'm feeling from you guys in the collective right now. So right now we have one about the with Marie Antoinette. It's called Aphrodisiacs, about what does your person love about you. So feel free to check that out. The link is on my community board in my most recent post. And then Sunday I will replace it. If you guys have a topic you want to hear about recently, feel free to put that down in the comments section, and I will see which ones are the most popular requests, and I will put that up for next Sunday's Replay Sunday video for my featured archived video of the week, which is very cool. Thank you guys so much for everything you've been doing to help out the channel. I really appreciate when you guys have been sending in donations to my PayPal and to my Venmo. That helps me buy cards like this. It helps me buy crystals like that. It helps me build the channel for you guys and come up with all sorts of fun, cute, unique, artsy ways of expression and fun pick of cards, which is very cool. So thank you guys for doing that. Some of you guys have been asking about how to do that, and my PayPal and Venmo information is in the description box. So thank you guys so much. I have some decks coming that are new that are very cool. I have a blissful dolphin deck and a hedgehog deck, super cute. So I have some more videos in the pipeline right now that are going to be awesome. So stay tuned for those for sure. That's very cool. And let's see. Oh yes, if you want a personal reading from me, we can do a reading for 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour. My information is in the description box for that. My website is fairyastrology.com, and I do readings all over the world. So if you're in a different time zone or continent, don't even worry. I do readings like with people in Australia and England and Asia and like everywhere, so don't even worry. We can do that over the phone or FaceTime or video or Zoom or WhatsApp or whichever. So feel free to let me know if you want a private reading from me. We can go into depth and we can look at you and your person. We can look at your charts. We can use all my cards and my oracle decks, which is really fun. So that's awesome. And thank you guys also for supporting me by watching like 30 seconds of my ad on mute while you do something else. And then you can press skip and it will skip the ads and you'll go back to this reading. So thank you guys for everything you do to support me. I appreciate you guys. And I just love how you guys have been sharing your stories in the comments section. And, you know, I've been able to bond with you guys and connect with you about you and your person. So just know that my heart always goes out to you. Like even in this pile, you know, you guys really are going through it. I can tell that, you know, with the actions that has happened, you know, this is not an easy pile. This is one of the piles that looks positive and promising, but you guys have been through it a lot. So just know, like, when I read your comments and stuff and I see cards like this, like, you know, my heart really goes out to you. So I am here for you if you need me. But without further ado, let's go to your final message. You guys have been so patient. Okay, so for those of you who have picked this beautiful purple amethyst, all right, you guys are the ones who have two cards. We get dreams coming true and awakening your true self. And it's up to you. All right, so I want to say here, they're actually flipping the script on me. With awakening your true self and dreams coming true, and it's up to you, I would say this actually might be your next action. So that is actually very, very cool. I also do feel like your person is going to start to release, like dropping any masks if they've been wearing a mask. I feel like they're going to be more authentic, more transparent. And as you are both becoming more like authentic in your true self and being able to feel like you can go back to feeling like free and uninhibited with your person, I feel like that's going to help your dreams come true, which is very cool. And I feel like that it's up to you in regards to maybe some actions you're making towards your person, how receptive you are to them. And it does seem like, you know, that maybe since you guys are, I feel like it was more like your person wanted to make all the choices and then you made some choices in response. We'll use the word response to that. And now your person, I feel like, they are noticing that they're going to need to transform the doing everything themselves piece so that they can, you know, kind of be more in a collaboration with you. So I do feel like that as you're doing that, that maybe now you can also start to, at some point when you feel like it's the right timing with your intuition, you can say, all right, you know what, I can reinsert myself now, or I can re-engage myself to collaboration with my person. Or they might even invite you to, and then you can have a choice if you want to or not. Okay, so for those of you who have picked this heat-treated rose quartz for your pile, and that's something you can do at any time. Miracle healing next month. You guys, there's going to be a miracle healing. Oh, that's so beautiful. I'm loving it. That's awesome. So you guys got a miracle healing next month. Amazing. So for most of you watching, it's going to be in April. But for those of you watching Timeless, next month is a beautiful month for you. This is really helping. I love this. Okay. Now I get for you guys, for those of you who picked the Kuan Yin, I got look inside yourself, and in a few weeks, your person's going to start to do that shadow work. And they're going to start to do it within about a few weeks from now. This is very cool because I told you guys, no, I didn't. I told pile 1. Anyway, there was a bird and then there was 3 birds and they were all kind of flying around the outside of my window as I was channeling. And so what's interesting is I get the raven or the crow for you as well. Now, what's interesting about this is, so for me, I've been actually seeing a lot of ravens and crows lately, which is very interesting. That's been very helpful. I feel like birds represent communication, so you're going to hear from your person soon, especially within a few weeks from now, which is really interesting and helpful for this connection. 2, I like how this fairy is looking into kind of like this little dark hole up here, the shadow side. So definitely doing the shadow work. Your person is going to be looking at that, as well as looking at, what do I really want with pile 3? What do I really want in my life? And they're going to do some soul searching. So that is amazing. And that's happening all over these next few weeks, during these retrogrades, during these eclipses. That's been really helpful and important and impactful for your person. Definitely will reach out and communicate to you their findings, which is amazing. I have a friend who specializes a lot in like raven and crow magic. And she says that when you see ravens and crows, that it's actually a time period of life transformation in big ways. So you and your person, I feel like, are definitely going through that. So I would say that's even further confirmation for you with that, which is interesting. Okay. For those of you guys who have picked this beautiful malachite crystal, I get for you, follow your dreams. Your dreams are coming true this week. Okay, so 1, I feel that's advice for you. 1, I feel like it's important for you to follow your dreams this week. That will lead to really good events happening with your person. Number 2, they will make actions towards you based on what you're doing in your own life. So that's also very instrumental. 2, I feel like your person might have a dream about you this week, which will be a catalyst for their next actions towards you, as well with this follow your dreams card. I feel like they're really going to be following their dreams, one of which including you. So that is very cool. And then the finalist of final messages with this beautiful smoky quartz, not rose quartz, smoky quartz, which is a past life crystal, by the way. I get for you happily ever after in May. All right, you guys, that is not too far off. This is absolutely beautiful. I think this is stunning, and it's so funny. I was just literally talking to you guys about the video I'm releasing the end of April about what is your love life going to be like in May, and then we get the May card. So you guys might really want to check that out, which is amazing. This is timeless. If you guys are watching this beyond May, you might want to go back to the video that I released at the end of April about your love life in May. There might be some clues in there as to where you guys are at right now with your person and what can happen next. So that's amazing. All right, that is what I have for you guys. Mic drop. Okay, I hope this has helped you guys. I love that you guys keep watching these videos and that you're part of this channel. You guys are awesome. I am here for you if you need me. I will see you guys in my next video or in any of my archives. I will see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, Pile 4. Welcome to your reading today, where we are focusing on what is your person's next action. So that's always a really cool video because we always want to see, like, what are they going to do next? What's going to come up between the two of you in the future? So that is amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed this intro. It's my Aunt Sandy's beautiful, beautiful birthday today. So I wanted to feature her paintings on her birthday because she's super talented and I love her so much. She's like my mom. She's awesome. So you guys have picked the fourth pile, which is my favorite little baby girl cat, Abby. She is a gorgeous rag doll and we love her, and she's a Leo. You or your person might be a Leo. You guys have picked this little oracle card, the smallest little oracle card that goes with it. This is Island Time Wellness, and we're going to be able to look at this to see what's going on. This section of the video is going to be like pile verification. So this is going to be a way you can tell if this is your pile or not. I'm pairing it with this cute little apothecary jar of all sorts of cute little gemstones. They're all like white quartz and agates and little moonstones and stuff like that, which is nice. So I'm going to put this in frame for you so you can see it. I also picked a tarot card deck for you today, the Gentle Heart Tarot, because it's pink and it goes with Island Time Wellness. Your crystal of the day is Angel Aura. So I will put this, right? Isn't this beautiful how it like glitters and glows and reflects light? I love crystals. So I'm going to put this in frame for you so you can see it also. Excellent. You may be connected to angels. All right. I'm going to put this on the side at the moment and we're going to check to see. So this video is kind of a little bit of like a sequel video to the video that I just released called Are You on Their Mind? Because in that video, we looked a little bit about what they are thinking and feeling about you, and if they're thinking about you, during the day, during the week, and what reminds you, what reminds them of you, and all of that. So I tried not to go too much into the future with that video in regards to like what would happen next. I did dip into it a little bit for some of you. So you don't have to have watched that video to watch this one, but if you want to watch that one and it sounds intriguing to you, definitely feel free to check it out. I know a lot of you guys are here from that video, so hi guys. I'm going to do 5 cards to see little indicators about like what's going on in this connection for you, so you can see if this is your pile. And then we're going to get a couple of more indicators about their physical characteristics, what they look like, maybe the dynamics between you and them, that kind of thing. And then we'll go into like a deeper dive about like what's going on in this connection to further verify. And then we're going to go look into the future. Yay. Okay. So this card, engagement ring, engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So that's the first card. I get coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Okay. We have not today, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, person, boundaries, still angry. Okay. We have not enough, frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. All right. And ascending. Good. Okay. I was looking at these cards being like, All right. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Okay. So what I see with these, this is a pile for people where there's been some form of commitment between you and your person. Or this is a pile for somebody where they are wanting to transcend and move beyond a relationship that's been holding them back with somebody else to be with you. The engagement ring would represent the commitment. The coffin, maybe they're trying to leave a commitment. You guys might have broken up if it was your commitment. If you guys had an official commitment or were even engaged or married, I would say that this is a situation or a pile where perhaps they've left that connection or you guys have broken up. I get not today and not enough. They might be dealing with low self-esteem, fear, ego issues when it comes to partnerships in general, or even you. You might be going through an experience where you're feeling still hurt from a breakup with them, or where you're still feeling hurt about them not being able to come forward for you in some way. And I get ascending, that you guys are working past that. You guys are transcending past that. Either you're moving on and you're maybe moving towards somebody else to see, and you're seeing if they're going to come forward for you, or you guys are going to see if you guys can work past this together. If they left somebody to be with you, because I get the relationship, leaving it, then still healing and wounded and still feeling with low self-esteem issues, and then working past it and evolving and growing. So that is what I see for you guys for this intro. That is to kind of also information for you for kind of how I will be channeling it as we move forward. If you feel like that might not be your situation, I would say stay tuned to see a little bit more, like if these indicators are for you. And if not, then I would say maybe it's another pile, but see if this starts to resonate with you. I'm going to pull 5 cards for maybe more like descriptors of them and the dynamics between the two of you as clues. So I get work. You might have met them at your work or their work. This might be a work connection for some of you watching, or they might work very hard. I get new love. This might be a love that's relatively new over the last few months or last year or two. This might be a relationship that has a lot of romantic love between the two of you as well. I get Ice Queen. You might go through phases where either you are done with this connection and emotionally detached, or you go through periods of time where you are hurt and sad from this connection and you want to detach. Ice King. Okay, you see the two of you together. It's interesting where the king is looking straight on and the queen is looking at the king. So you might check up on them, or you might still wonder, like, what are they thinking and doing? You might see the two of you still as a unit or a team together, or as a relationship. These cards indicate that you guys maybe have had an official commitment, or that you see that you guys could have great relationship potential. So there is that. And yeah, union. You might see this person as a potential for marriage for you, that this is somebody you could marry. You might see somebody, you might feel like this person is in a relationship. You might feel like this is somebody where, I would say that this is somebody where you're like wanting to work on the partnership as well, and that you have love for them and you see them together and you see them as somebody you could marry or as a potential marriage partner. Or you guys are in an official commitment, or you guys are discussing, do you guys stay in this relationship or not? Descriptive characteristics, you might look like this gorgeous queen with long, straight, light hair or white hair. You might like this little silver fox, this very muscular man here with a big beard. You also might look like this lovely lady with brown hair, green eyes, blue eyes, that kind of thing. Luscious lips. All right. Now, further descriptors. Okay. I want to see zodiac signs in general. What are some zodiac signs that are showing up? I always do this, and then I always want to interpret the cards, but I don't want to interpret the cards. I want to just know zodiac signs, so you guys will have a little more of verification if this is your pile. Okay, Queen of Wands, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, showing up in Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. All right, we have 7 of Cups, which is water sign energy, especially Pisces. So Cancer and Scorpio a little bit also, but definitely Pisces is strong. Empress, gorgeous goddess, excellent, I would say. I know that this card is supposed to be more like Cancer, so I'll say Cancer, Taurus, but also I can't look at this card and not see a Leo. Okay. Then I get the Hermit, Virgo, Capricorn energy, and Taurus energy with the Hierophant. All right, so those are zodiac signs that show up. You don't have to be, but you or your person might have as well. And also, if you don't know your rising and you want to know, feel free to message me and say, hi Solaris, I'm from pile 4. I don't know my rising, but here's all my birthday information. The day, month, year, or month, day, and year, and then the time of day you're born and the city. And I will tell you what your rising sign is if you don't know it. All right. Then in these videos, if people say, oh, hey, this might be if your rising sign is Aries and you know that now, then you'll know if that's you or not. Okay. So now I'm going to go into a relationship spread and I will layer it with the Island Time Wellness. So this is how you're experiencing this connection with your person right now. And this is how they are experiencing this connection with you. This represents the past, what has happened already to bring the two of you to this current place. This represents what they will take as action within the next 3 months, most likely, if they are on the current path, and a longer term outcome. Okay, so now I will take these. All right, so for you, what is happening, how your person is thinking about it. I will not take reversals for the oracles, but I will for the tarot. All right, what's happened in the past? What will they most likely do within 3 months? And what will they most likely do beyond 3 months' time? Okay. So you, my sweet love. I feel like, okay. Yeah. You might be in the chaser in this dynamic. That comes across first because I get the chaser. So you might be the one always initiating or texting or calling or trying to start it up or trying to initiate this with your person. So yes, you also might be a fear of abandonment. So you guys might have, if you have an anxious attachment style, you might be scared of abandonment with this person. I get the boat, which says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure issues. You might be wanting to get closure. You might be trying to move on. You might be trying to progress this relationship, and you might be trying to get your needs met at this time. Because there is a boat, you might also be at a geographic distance with your person. All right, I get separation. I'm not taking it in reverse. So most of you watching this pile, you're not with your person, you're not dating them. You might be chasing them, or you might be afraid of losing this energy from your life. Sometimes we cannot be in a relationship with them and still feel like they are with us in a way, and afraid to lose them. Like this can happen a lot, like if you're friends or if you're acquaintances or if you talk from time to time or if you have a low contact connection or if you talk to them every day but you're afraid they might stop talking to you but you're not dating, that kind of thing. So I get separation. So you guys are probably in a separation with your person. It says yes. It's a sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and unsure of the future. So you might be going back and forth, feeling anxious about this connection, not sure if you guys can progress it. You might not have seen a lot of progress in this connection over a period of time, especially when you thought there might be progress. You might be sad, you might miss them, you might be thinking about them a lot, and you might be like longing for them and yearning for them in your heart. Now, in this dynamic, I get that you probably know that this situation has come to an end. I do get the World card, or again, this is a geographic distance card. So either you guys are separated by geographic distance, or you feel like this relationship has come to an end. But I do see that you still feel that in some way you're connected to them energetically or emotionally, or that it's not over, or that you don't want it to be over from your perspective. So I get the Queen of Wands upright, and then I get the King of Swords in reverse. So it seems like you might perceive your person to be having qualities of Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra energy, and you might perceive yourself as having Queen of Fire energy, where you are an upright Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. You can also swap the energies if you feel like that's appropriate for you. But I would say you probably see your person as not in alignment or having a hard time, and actually maybe even having a hard time being your friend or having a hard time with communication towards you. It seems like you're seeing that normally a King of Swords upright would be a very communicative king, somebody that's decisive and takes strong logical action and pursues what they want. But with it in reverse, that you might see them as stuck. There is this. With the Queen of Fire, you see yourself as upright. Maybe you're not feeling as maybe tortured as them if they're going through a tough time in their life. It seems like you see yourself as, or you're perceiving this connection as, again, like the Queen that's upright. You're somebody that would pursue. You would chase. You would take action on this person. It seems like you have no problem being assertive and reaching in after them. So there is this. Also, this Queen has a cat. I love that because you picked the cat pile. So you also might have a kitty. All right. What about them? How are they perceiving it? Healthy choices, healing heart, and Cupid's arrow. They have a crush on you. They definitely feel like you could heal their heart and that you are a healthy choice. Now, this might sound strange if you guys have just gone through a breakup or if you guys are not together. Two scenarios coming through. One, you guys are kind of secret admirers for each other. You haven't been together yet. You have crushes on each other, and they left or are trying to leave a relationship to be with you. In that scenario, they would look at you as a healthy choice, that you would be a good partner in relationship to them. You even do show up as the Queen of Wands upright. And I feel like we also got that in the indicator zodiac sign card as well. So I think that card came up twice. I usually remember, but today I did not. I get healthy heart, which is beautiful. So, healing heart. So I also feel like that they feel like you are a healer. You're somebody with love and compassion, compassion and empathy for them. That you are somebody that could help them heal, and that you could progress this connection along. It's beautiful. It even says healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And it says making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, and being happier. And Cupid's arrow. Have faith, love is coming. Surprise initiation. Oh, yes. Surprise initiation. Oh, invitation. Surprise invitation or meeting, and hesitation. So your person might want to meet up with you and hesitates about doing it, feels struck by love, feels like that they have faith that they could have a beautiful love with you, and they would like this. They also might try to or think about maybe trying to meet up with you or have a surprise invite for you. For those of you going through the opposite situation where you guys have broken up, I get that they feel like they might want to try to heal their heart and move on. They might want to heal their heart and make like good choices in love or in their life. It seems like they still have a lot of love for you with the Cupid's arrow, but they might be trying to heal themselves because it seems like they might have been feeling some sadness. Yeah, I feel like they think about you as somebody, either scenario, as somebody that would be a beautiful relationship person, but that they've been having a hard time taking action on it. I get the Hierophant upright, so it does seem like that they look at you right now as somebody who would be like a wonderful marriage partner. You would be a wonderful spouse. You would be somebody who would be incredible to marry. They might even look and fantasize about having a beautiful relationship with you. But they feel like they don't have an opportunity for this, and they also feel like that they can't take action on this. I get the Emperor in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So I'm getting with this, I get Taurus energy, Aries energy strong, and then I get the fixed signs, which is Taurus, Scorpio, Leo, and Aquarius energy. So it seems like your person feels like they can't take action on this, that they really want to. They want to be able to have an opportunity here, but they feel like they don't have a chance with you, or they don't have an opportunity here, and they would like a relationship with you. For those of you where you guys have just broken up, they would say that they saw the relationship that you guys had, and it was probably a pretty established one, and that now they feel like that situation has fallen out of their favor, and they can't continue to move forward or take action on this relationship at this time. And it seems like that they will, they're trying to figure things out. So we'll see if they do. All right, then I know this pile's a little confusing that has two scenarios. Okay, in the past, what happened? I get Heartbroken, Phoenix, and Girl Talk. And I also get 9 of Swords in reverse, 4 of Cups, and 2 of Swords in reverse. So your person seems like they were very indecisive. They might have been just dragging this out for a very long time. If you were in a relationship, they might have not been showing up very evolved or wonderful. They might have rejected your offer of love or your desire for love with the 4 of Cups in the spread. The 2 of Swords is like they were trying to make a decision, and then they felt like they finally had some clarity. which is good. It seems like, well, and not good if you guys broke up. It seems like they were finally able to get some clarity. But they were indecisive for a while. The Four of Cups, they felt like maybe they had to reject you, which sucks. I get the Nine of Swords in reverse. They might have had a lot of anxiety, and then they worked through some of their anxiety, and their anxiety was clouding their thoughts, and then they were able to work through it, and then they were able to make a decision. So there was that. And then, yes, so heartbroken. Obviously, you guys went through a sadness and a pain. You guys might have broken up in the past, or the pain of not being able to be together if you guys weren't together. I get girl talk, and it says, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. So you might have just tried to, after this breakup, you might have tried to move on. You might have tried to have fun with your girlfriends. You might have been talking to your girlfriends a lot about this emotional situation. And then Phoenix, I feel like you were probably able to rise from the ashes because, again, you're showing up evolved. You're showing up in alignment with the Queen of Fire and still kind of chasing them. So if you guys are broken up, you might be like, hey, do you want to get back together? You might have been sending out like an olive branch or like trying to initiate contact, whereas your person seems like with the King of Swords in reverse is maybe still struggling, especially with the Emperor in reverse, which this is supposed to be like that. So new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, changed mind. So you might be trying to change your mind. You might be trying to move on. You might be trying to transform this connection. You either way have risen like a phoenix from the ashes, especially if you are a Scorpio energy. So that is interesting. Okay, so now I'm going to clear this away and I'm going to go at just the future. So this is the end of your verification if this is your pile or not. So now I'm going to look at, this is the long-term future. This is the 3 months in the future here. So if you feel like at this point that this is not your pile or this doesn't resonate with you or this is not your situation, feel free to pick another pile. I kind of feel like I want to also, I'm going to do this. I'm going to split this. I'm splitting this up because we have two main scenarios. One, you guys haven't been able to get together and your person wants to leave their relationship for you. Two, you guys have been together, you guys are broken up, you guys are trying to move on and you're curious, maybe will they come back? Will you be together? On both sides, I see that maybe you're the one that's the chaser or the initiator. Because of this, I am now going to do something that the other piles did not get. I am giving you guys a new future. Okay. This will be, if you guys have broken up, we'll put that in the shadow because that's kind of sad. If you guys have not been able to be together, but your person might be trying to leave their relationship for you, I'm going to put this in the light because that's more optimistic. And we will do 2 spreads at once. All right. All right. And then we're going to be layering stuff on top of this. So this is going to be a lot. Okay. All right. Starting with, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking like, do I want to layer them now? No, I'm going to do it as we go. All right. So we're starting off with the one where they left their relationship or are trying to leave their relationship for you. Their next action within the next 3 months towards you most likely will be addiction, love, and sunglasses. Watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, phasing, focusing out. Love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction, and addiction. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Okay, so I'm going to look at these more like the words that come up instead of the smaller, more descriptive words. Because I'm feeling that in this connection, the way that things are progressing for you, with the sunglasses, I feel like they might be trying to spy on you without having you know that they are watching you, especially if they're more in the secret admirer realm. Love and addiction. They might be very attached to you. They might be very addicted to you and seeing what you're doing. They might really, really want to look at, kind of like everything you're going through. They might be a little obsessed, a little infatuated. That kind of thing. With the love, they might have already have strong emotions developed for you that might be unexpressed by them or unacted on. Then I get they are going to make a decision to come towards you slowly. But I also get that they're not going to be able to give as much to you as you might want or they might want. So I'm getting judgment. So they're going to be making a major decision in the next 3 months. Knight of Coins. They're going to try to progress towards you and walk towards you slowly, giving you something solid and a concrete offer. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. They're not really going to be able to give you that much though, or you might feel like because they're so slow, it's not really giving you what you need. If you are still in chaser mentality, you might still feel like even breadcrumbing or little bits is enough for you, or you might still just know that you're just going to try to see if you can wait and see what happens beyond a 3 months time. Beyond 3 months time, I feel like they like you, and also I feel like they still might have some emotional blocks. So I get the I like you card, and then I get the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is so weird because we get the love card, but then not being able to give. And I get the romantic love card, but not being able to give, where it's like pouring out, but still feeling the feelings. So your person, which is weird because I see they still do show up tangible with this Knight of Coins. So it's interesting. Or it might be that they like you, but it hasn't developed a romantic love yet if you guys haven't been together. Or it might be that they are still trying to heal and pour out love from a past relationship to be with you, and then it just takes a lot of time. So there is that. So that is what happens in the next 3 months, and we're going to layer some other cards and get some more information also about this. I will clear this away. Now, for those of you guys that are going through a breakup where you guys have broken up with each other, but you've done some healing work so far and you're trying to see, should you move on, will they come forward for you? In the next 3 months, your person most likely probably will. I get the Page of Cups. You're giving them sweet, sweet love, especially if you are a water sign. So the Page of Cups is like blowing them kisses, still showing them how much you care for them. The Two of Cups is a relationship card. You might try to work it out. You might be like, hey, you know what? I still love you. Let's see if we can make it happen. Let's see. This is the card of commitment. So that's good. And then the Five of Pentacles in reverse. This is usually a card of rejection and anxiety. But with it in reverse, it seems like that you feel like maybe they're not going to reject you. So, or maybe their action is that they don't reject you. Maybe they accept your offer, especially because Two of Cups looks like partnership and relationship. Maybe you work through a bump in the road. Yeah, because okay, you guys seem like, okay. There's also in the next 3 months, their memories of you will start to be creating more of like a passion and a love and a fervor here. I get reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, and make memories. So I am getting the camera here. So I do feel like that they definitely will be looking at your pictures and they'll be thinking about memories that you guys have had together, and that will be very strong and very romantic for them. And that will start to bring about their love and their passion for you, and they'll probably call you or text you on the phone. This is passion and love call, so that's actually really good. And it seems like within the next 3 months, especially because it's paired with Page of Cups, which is like sweetness of love, and Two of Cups, which is commitment and partnership. So I'm loving all of this for you, so that's good. And then passion, insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. And love call, someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. So you're going to be hearing from your person for sure, and it seems like, and you know, for the next 3 months, and it seems like you guys might even get back together. Long term down the road, though, beyond 3 months, I feel like maybe this is where you guys have different situations and different people, so, you know, watching, so I feel like that you guys might have, like, all different features, you know? The interactive part might help you guys in that section, but I get the Four of Swords, where either it turns into a very peaceful relationship, or it seems like maybe it's kind of uneventful. You might be a little bored with it, or it might be stagnant. If you are in a chaser mode and you're just trying to obtain them and you get them back because you're successful, you might lose interest or be bored with them if it's just about the chase for you. I get the Clock. It says need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. So either way, it seems like you guys will be able to progress, which I like. And it seems like this is very beautiful for you. So, okay, great. So either way, it seems like you guys have a good future, regardless of the scenario you're in. It seems like, though, that perhaps the person where you guys are broken up and you get back together seems like it starts off rocky, but then gets more promising, whereas the person leaving the relationship for you is still taking really, really slow, long time, and it looked promising, and then it seems like it still just takes maybe forever, or you get little bits. So it may or may not be as promising as it could look. So, and it's not bad. It's not bad news. It just looks like maybe it's drawn out and it's frustrating. Or you keep chasing because they give you little bits of hope, and then you're like, well, I'll just keep going. All right, we're going to see. I'm going to pull some cards to see what's going on. You know what? I'm not going to look at it beyond 3 months. I'm going to just break this down into 2 piles now, because it seems like the beyond 3 months time might be a little more of the same. So I'm going to consolidate it, because we are going to be looking at 2 scenarios. So I'm going to look at 2 scenarios. So the one where they are leaving their relationship for you, I will give 5 cards for what might happen between the 2 of you in the next 3 months, what action they will take. Then, the ones where you guys might be getting back together after a breakup, I will give 5 cards to see what will happen here. These are my tea leaf readings. Okay, so we'll start off with the person leaving their relationship for you, that next action. Tankard, celebration, fun, enjoyment. They might try to ask you out for a drink. They might try to go to a bar with you. They might try to go to dinner with you. It does seem like with the tankard, it's like an alcoholic drink. So it doesn't really seem like coffee or tea. It seems more like a bar. They might invite you out to an event or to a bar with them and drink with you. I get the hat. You will be playing a different role. They might be trying to shift your dynamics from being a secret admirer / friend into, or an affair, into a more of a major relationship. So you might try to wear a different hat or have a different role than you've had before. If before you were a friend, now it might be a date. So it seems like you guys might shift roles, or they might try to shift their role with you. If this is a work connection, they might try to have a different persona with you outside the office. Beau, you are highly thought of. So they think the world of you. Like, they could not think more highly of you. So that is amazing. Then I get Ram, especially if your person's an Aries. It says a stubborn, aggressive person. So they might be stubborn. They might have a hard time with change. That might just be a little bit more of like their personality, or they might have a little bit of like aggressiveness. When I look at aggressiveness, I don't feel this is a red flag for abuse relationships, because I don't give readings on abusive relationships in this channel. That is more of a individual reading that I do privately with people, because these are non-abusive relationships that you're supposed to be watching for. Because abusive relationships are a safety issue, and that's something that I take to the side. So I would say that when it says aggressive, I would say maybe assertive. So maybe this person starts to have dominant male energy, or, you know, divine masculine assertive energy. We saw the Emperor was in reverse, so maybe it uprights itself here, which is amazing, because the Emperor is also a Ram. They're both Aries energy. And then Table, it says hard work ahead. Again, you guys might still work together. If that's the case, you guys might still have this inner office situation. Also, it seems like maybe you guys work on your partnership. So that is cool. Also, your person might be a little bit of a workaholic. So their career might be something that affects the 2 of you. Now, those of you that are trying to get back together with an ex, their next action, your ex's next action, I get Stork. News of a birth or a new business opportunity. Okay, so you guys will have a new business opportunity that will help this connection along, which is great. Also, it seems like they might have, they might talk about a child, or maybe there's a birth in your or their family and they celebrate that, or they tell you about it. So there is this, or it's a new beginning for your connection. Then I get Apple, temptation will test you. I feel like they're going to be very tempted to come back to you because of your sexual appeal. So that is cool. So you're probably trying to tempt them in. You might be trying to seduce them back. And they might be tested with temptation towards you. A journey, either physical or mental, I get carriage. You guys might actually travel to each other. There might be some travel or transportation going on here. So there is this. Or you guys might have to take a trip or a road trip. I get arrow. You are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life, and that is beautiful. So it does seem good, especially if there is Sagittarius energy in this pile. So that is cool. So you are on the right path. So it seems like you guys, or your person, is going to feel like you are the right path, and they set their sights on you. and they take action. Wishbone, a wish is granted. It seems like that maybe one of their wishes is to reunite with you. So that is amazing. If you guys are watching this video when I am releasing it, it is a Mercury and a Venus retrograde right now. From March 1st to the mid-April is these two retrogrades going on. So that means that you guys will be in the most favorable window of time for reconnecting or reuniting with a past lover. That's amazing. All right, Twin Flame Guidance Oracle. I'm going to do this the same way, where I separate it into the two piles, and we're going to see what next action your person will take towards you in the next 3 months. So the one that is leaving the relationship towards you, and the one that is trying to maybe get back together with you. All right, because either way, it seems like both of their actions are they're trying to be with you in some way. So the person leaving their relationship to be with you, the cards that flipped over, which I will take together, are guarded and destruction. Your person is very worried, I want to almost say paranoid, about either getting hurt themselves or hurting other people. If this destruction represents the relationship that they are getting out of, they are very scared about hurting that person or destroying a maybe family dynamic, or leaving a situation behind, or they might feel like their own life has been a little altered or devastated, or it's tough, and they might be feeling a little guarded. They might be feeling a little defensive, even if they like you. That might be why they're moving so slow. That might be why you got the I like you card, but the Ace of Cups is pouring out. They might have a hard time giving love, even though they might feel love. So there is this. Then I get imbalanced. So they might feel like their life is so precarious right now in the next 3 months. They might have a hard time taking action because of this. Because I feel like that they do, but then I feel like there is some challenges. So I feel like they take little actions and not big actions. Then I get empowered and I get conflict. So if they are conflict avoidant, they have had to go through obviously a conflict in regards to the breakup from the past relationship. And because of that, they actually seem like they are more empowered towards you. Maybe now because they feel more free towards you, which is good. Or maybe they feel empowered because they've overcome conflict and now they're like, oh, I can do this. It builds up their confidence to be able to work through conflict resolution, which is a skill that we can build. I know for myself, I'm pretty conflict avoidant, but it is a skill that you can work that muscle and learn qualities to help you with it. So that is something that if in childhood we did not learn these skills, that you can learn those skills and work through your uncomfortable feelings inside to make it happen. Like for me, I've had to do that because I'm a therapist. And so, I have to deal with conflict. And so that is something that I've had to master. So that's something that maybe your person is it's a growth area for them and they are trying it. Now, for those of you where your ex is going to try to get back together, I get solitude. So yes, your person has been doing a lot of thinking when they are alone. They might still have some alone time in regards to this connection, because it is helping them refocus. So this alone time being away from you has also helped them refocus their priorities onto you, as well as they might be trying to also restructure like what focuses and big dreams do they have in their own life. I feel like making dreams come true, which is beautiful, which they even got the wish granted card. So I like this with the big dreams. So they're definitely going to try to pursue dreams with you. They are definitely trying to see how can you guys as a power couple together pursue your dreams together as a couple. And I get recognition. I love the card of the two of them here. That's like the two of you. So they recognize the two of you as being together. This is more like kind of like their inner growth over the next 3 months is what I'm feeling. It seems like it goes from solitude to refocusing on you to knowing that you are one of their dreams, as well as wanting to make their own personal dreams come true, as well as your dreams come true and the dreams of you that you share. And then recognition that they recognize the beauty of this connection and of you. And I love that they're like going to kiss in this picture. So it looks like that they probably will come forward face to face with you and try to kiss you. And I get knowledge. It seems like maybe they've also been reading some things in some books that are helping them. And it seems like that's going to help them with this. They might also learn some knowledge about relationships, or they might even learn more about you. And that will help this dynamic. So it seems like your person is a lot more like alone, but then open to receive and then initiating, whereas the one leaving the relationship is a lot more guarded and scared, but yet will become empowered through this 3 months journey. So that's amazing, actually. Okay, then I see we have Pink Divine Love Oracle cards. You guys have been getting these a lot in the last video that I did about Are You on Their Mind? This was what are they reminded of when they think of you? What makes them think of you, which is cool. So this deck you guys might be familiar with. This is a fun deck I like. We are going to do 5 cards for the person that's leaving their relationship, and then 5 cards for the person that's going to try to get back together with you. All right. So yes, so both people seem like they're trying to get with you. They're just going about it very differently, and they have different kind of dynamics and baggage and stuff. So over here, loyal, trustworthy, reliable, and honors you. They will be loyal to you and they will honor you over the next 3 months. That is very beautiful. I also love the dog and the sunglasses and the flower. They might give you flowers or give you a flower, which is sweet. Maybe they give you a dog. That's cute. Or maybe you walk, their dog together or your dog together or something. Moving on to the next. Great. I do feel like they are going to try to make great strides towards you, and they are really trying to move on to the next connection, which it looks like in their heart they want it to be you. So that's great. I love it. You guys also might go in each other's cars. You guys might go for a drive, or they might pick you up, or you guys might drive together somewhere. And then I get spoiled, taken care of, and comfortable. They might try to spoil you. They might try to have a romantic night with you, like a rose petal bubble bath or something. It seems like they might try to spoil you or take care of you. Again, roses are coming up. They might try to give you a rose. Maybe they give you a rose and then you take a bubble bath with it later. You are a gem. No one compares to you and unique. So that is beautiful. They might give you a crystal. They might look at you as somebody that's very, very special, and they might verbally tell you, like, you're very unique, or like, I don't know anybody like you are such a special person. And then healing. Yeah, I get the rose quartz on the heart. So they might give you a rose quartz crystal, or they might give you a crystal. It seems like maybe they participate in a healing with you. Recovery from traumatic events that caused pain and suffering. Or they might just, if you're having a tough day or you're going through something, they might try to offer a hand or listen to you or help you heal in some way. Okay, so for those of you whose relationship is trying to get back together, all right. Super sweet. They might buy you some dessert, or they might buy you a cupcake, or they look at you as someone super sweet. They look at you as somebody charming and kind. They're going to try to do a charming, kind gesture for you. Victory, success, rewards, and spotlight. It does seem like that they will feel very, very inspired by you. They will feel very successful when you guys get back together. I feel like they're going to try to make a victory happen in this connection and take action like that. Snake. Sneaky lies, betrayal, bad news. I feel like they're going to try to clear up any bad news or any bad vibes that were in the connection or that were left behind because of the breakup. I feel like they're going to try to set right or set straight whatever was off balance, or whatever bad actions happened, or whatever bad words were said, or that kind of thing. So they're going to try to have a repair. Also, the snake is sexual, so you guys might have sex. They might buy you a snake for some of you that loves lizards. Or maybe you go to a zoo. I get locked out, access denied, hard to reach. I feel like that they might kind of like have a night where you're like, you guys are just the two of you, where you guys kind of like block out any other distractions, where you guys are just the two of you, and you kind of like set boundaries against anybody else that wants like time and demands on your energy, so you can have some alone time. Also, they might unblock you if you guys are blocked. Also, you might unblock them and then they reach out to you if they are unblocked. Also, it seems like that if they have been kind of just like blocking out your energy, that they might open that up. Or for part of this 3 months, you might still be blocked, or you might still they might still be alone and then they come back in. So you might be blocked, or they might be blocked, or you might still be shut out for a bit of time. And then I get detox, spiritual cleanse, and purging. They might go swimming with you. They might take a bath with you. They might go to walk with you in the rain. They might do something with you in water. Spiritual cleanse and purging. They might go do a detox with you. They might go to a spa with you. Or they might just try to detox their own energy and then try to initiate with you. So they might just be trying to do some more healing. So there is that. All right. So that is cool. Now we have our final section of the video, which is a very special thing. So I wanted to let you know it is my aunt's birthday today. So this video is in honor of her, and she has a present for you guys today. This is a very cool gift. This is something that she gave me back when I was, I would say that she gave me this deck exactly 20 years ago. So probably for Christmas. So this is a special deck we both use. We both pull cards from it from time to time when we need guidance. And so she gave it to me, and I'm giving it to all of you. This is the Fairies. It's the original Fairy Oracle deck from Doreen Virtue, which I love. I'm going to shuffle it now, and going to do a interactive video. So now this is going to be your time to choose a pile about what their next action towards you is. And it does seem like both piles are trying to be with you, even if they have different paces or different actions they will try. So either pile of scenario you are from, feel free to pick. And you know what? Because there are a lot of you watching, I will actually do multiple. I will do more than the other videos. I will do 7. Yeah. So 8, 9. Okay, do 9. All right. So we'll push a few of these here. All right, and these will not be in reverse. And I'll do 9. Okay, because there are 2 scenarios watching. So I want to be able to give you guys a lot of choices. And this looks strange. No, it's fine. Okay. So this is for you guys. I will start to put crystals on it. So this is a citrine for pile 1. This is a lighter citrine for pile 2. This is Angel Aura for pile 3. This is a purple moon amethyst for pile 4. We have titanium ore or quartz for pile 5. We have kyanite for pile 6. We have golden sheen obsidian for pile 7. We have like this pastel fluorite for pile 8. And we have amethyst point for pile 9. So those are your piles today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So those are your piles. I'm also going to be mixing it, I almost forgot, with these time frames, because we're going to see what their next action is between today, the day you're watching this video, so between now and this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this video is timeless, so this applies for whenever you guys are watching it. This time frame might be soon or far, based on when you are watching it. If there are any messages that come up that are like, oh, a long time from now or whatever, then I will try to clarify it for you guys. Or it might just be a long time, but we'll see if this is like an undefined time frame. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Feel free to pause the video if you need more time to decide. All right, awesome. Okay, so I just want to take this time before your final message today. I really want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys all for the comments that you guys leave in the comments box, or in the comments. I really appreciate that. At this time, I wanted to invite you guys to, if you guys want to know in even more specific next action from your person towards you, feel free to say, hi Solaris, I'm from pile 4, this is my birthday. And if you want to, the birthday of my person, I want to know what action they will take on me next, or what will be their future action. And I will pick either one of the fairies, or I will pick a tea leaf reading card, or I will pick a pink divine love oracle or a twin flame guidance oracle. So, or you can pick if you're like, oh, I really love the tea leaves, or oh, I really love the fairies, or, you know, you can just say, oh, can I please have that deck? And I will pull you a card from that deck. I'll be absolutely honest with what it is. So if, like, let's say they're still not coming forward yet, but it's later, I'll be like, well, it's still not yet, but maybe later. Or if they are coming forward, I'll be like, this is their action. So I'll be super honest. And so that's cool. Or you can be like, oh, you know what? Actually, I'd rather you pick, and then I'll pick for you guys. So that's cool too. Sometimes you guys have been saying like, oh, I'd rather you pick, and that's fine. I can be happy to pick for you. So that is going to be very cool. So for this video, feel free to leave in the comments section if you guys want to know their future action for you specifically from your individual person towards you. So that is very, very fun. I've been loving doing these interactive comments lately, which has been fun. I don't know for how long I'll be able to keep it up for, because it's a lot of channeling. But during this time period in my life, at least in the next like month and a half, I have some time where I'll be able to do this sort of thing. So that's cool. I might have to take a little bit of a break in April because I do have some friends visiting, so I'm not sure when exactly I'll be able to be available for parts of it, but I will figure it out. And if I don't reply for like a few days, just know I'm with my friends and their kids, and I will be back. So that's cool. All right. So that's cool. Also, thank you guys for everything you've been leaving in the comments, because every time you do comment, it does boost the channel. It increases the algorithm and it lets me sustain this channel, which is great. Now that YouTube is boosting my videos and they are working with the algorithm, I've been able to make all this insane content for you since Valentine's Day. So I hope you guys have been enjoying it. I've been loving what you guys have been saying, so thank you. If you guys do have a special request, feel free to leave it in the description box or in the comment section, and I will make a full-length video for you about it, which is cool. Also, I do have full-length readings available. If you want a private reading from me, we could do 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, or an hour. I look at the birth chart of you and your person, if you have it, and I look at, and I use tarot and oracles, and we can look at everything you want in like a deeper dive than just like the little snippet you guys get in the comments. So that is cool. We can answer any question you want. And I do it all over the world. I give people readings like in England and Australia and Azerbaijan, but I'm butchering the name. All this, that really happened. There were these soldiers in the war, and they wanted to know, not if they would die, but they wanted to know if their person liked them back. And I was like, wow, really? Well, all right. And so we looked. So we can do it over WhatsApp, we can do it over FaceTime, Zoom, or the phone. So very cool. Yes. Also, welcome to my new subscribers. I know you guys have been subscribing, which is amazing. So welcome to the channel. And if you guys have not subscribed, I would like to invite you at this time to do so. And if you've just subscribed, make sure you hit the notification bell, because that will give you updates to when I release all new videos. So yay, and welcome to the family. And also, because you guys have been subscribing, when you subscribe, you guys can see posts on my community board, and that will see different things that I'm releasing at different times, like polls of what do you guys want to see on the channel, stuff like that, as well as every Sunday, I have a featured archived video of the week on my replay Sunday, where I feature different videos. And this Sunday, or last Sunday, I just replaced the What Are They Thinking and Feeling video for you with a aphrodisiacs video, What Do They Love About You? And that one was very cool. I filmed it in Versailles in Marie Antoinette's bedroom, which is gorgeous. So it's like the perfect place to channel like sexy vibes and romantic vibes. So it's very cool. It's a place called La Domaine where all the queens stay, and Marie Antoinette would sleep there and the queens would sleep there, and it was like very fun. So I could just imagine that's where they had their parties with like their silks and their like clothes and their, I don't know, pastries and macarons and whatever. So fun. So that video was very pretty. I hope you guys like it. On Sunday, I'll be replacing it with the next video. So every Sunday, I like to channel a video that I feel like will most help out the collective that I've filmed before to bring it back. It's a fun kind of retrograde thing I've been doing. So I hope you guys have been enjoying that. Also, thank you so much for everything you guys have been doing to help the channel. You guys have been sending donations of money to my PayPal and to my Venmo, and that's been really helping me out, as well as you guys have been sending stuff, which I like. So I have this beautiful hedgehog deck, which came from Morgan, one of my viewers, who is amazing. So thank you again. Shout out to Morgan. I'm creating a video with dolphins and hedgehogs and unicorns, and it's going to be super cute. So that's awesome. Plus, I've been filming some more intros and some future videos that are going to be awesome. So I've been excited about that. So stay tuned for those. And then also thank you so much for watching my ads for 30 seconds while they play in the background. While you do something else, they can be on mute. After 30 seconds, then you can press skip and it will go back to this reading. So thank you guys for doing that. Again, that boosts the channel, that helps me out, and it helps me be able to invest in the channel for you guys. So thank you. Now, without further ado, we're done with all that boring crap. We are getting to the fun stuff. Okay, so we have this gorgeous citrine for you. So for you, pile one, your person, okay, so your person, it seems like they might take more towards the end of the 3 months time. They're still working on letting go and healing, and that they might be able to really progress this connection with you in the summer. So they're letting go of any block that is holding them back so that they can start to move forward with you this summer. And that seems good. I am getting the month July as I am looking at that as well. So that is cool. Also, I'm getting the birthday April 29th. And the reason why is because there's a sunflower on it. And one of my friends, Courtney, before she passed, she loved sunflowers and that was her birthday. Even though she lied about the year to me and I'm an astrologer, I'm like, don't screw with me. I'm giving you readings. But anyway, she loves sunflowers. So April 29th or Taurus energy also might be a time where they start to act stronger towards you as well. And this is timeless, this reading, so the summer might be when you're watching it, so yay. All right, then I have this beautiful citrine, and your message is vacation in June. Oh, somebody might be going on a little road trip or a vacation in June. I love that. But there's a parrot on here, and a parrot repeats things that people say. So they might say some beautiful words to you in June as well, or they might say some things that you've been really wanting to hear. I like communication and good news. So that's a fun pile two. Okay, then I get this beautiful angel aura. This is gorgeous as well. And for pile three, I get romantic partner next week. Oh my gosh, they are stepping in fast for you. I am loving this. You know, when I first got this deck, I always loved getting romantic partner. That was like my favorite card to tell me that like the person that I liked me back. So I would say this is a wonderful confirmation for you. Very good. And I always thought that this little fairy with this little like curly brown hair and this little mustache looked super dapper. So it seems like your person is a looker. Excellent. Okay. Now, for those of you who've picked this purple moon, I get body movement next new moon. Okay, so you guys, just so you know, today, if you're watching this when I'm releasing it, or even tomorrow when I'm releasing it, I would say this is a eclipse of a new moon in Aries. So that is affecting a lot of people right now with endings and new beginnings. So if you or your person has Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in Aries, that is very impactful for them. So that is important, and that's very cool. The more that your birthday is closer to the 27th, March 27th, the more powerful the effect the eclipse will have on you or on them. If you are a Leo or a Sagittarius, this is a wonderful, happy new beginning for you. So yay to you. Fire signs love being benefited by other fire sign energy, so very good for you. When it comes to Cancer, Capricorn, or Libra, which is getting kind of hit a little rough with this eclipse, I would say hang on there, guys. Hang on. It might feel a little bit rocky, but this ending a new beginning will help you out a lot. All right, but for you, the next new moon, if you're watching this when I'm releasing it, is in 30 days. It's in a month from now. That would be body movement. You guys might take a body class, like a dance class, or go for a hike, or go for a walk, or go to the gym, or have a little sexy time. You might go dancing. It might be something where you're moving your bodies. Sexy, sexy. So that is cool. If you guys are watching this at a different time frame, see when the new moon is, and that will be some good news for you guys. Okay, if you guys picked this titanium quartz, your message is problem resolved, but don't wait around. Okay, so that's that undefined time frame that annoys me. So I would say for you guys, your problems in this dynamic are resolved, but still focus on your life and still do your thing. Your person will take action on you because their problems are resolved and some blocks are removed, which is good. I do want to be a little impatient, annoying person though, and I want to know a little more. What most likely time frame would this be for my viewer? And don't give me crap about it, please. Thanks. This month! Yay! Okay, good. So if you're watching this in March, this is the 27th, so guys, immediately. If you're watching this later at a different time frame, it will be in at least within 30 days. So loving it. Thank you. Don't mean to be mean. All right, excellent. Then for those of you who have picked this pile, you know what? I do have to do a little bit of this situation. Okay. Because these nails are not always awesome for picking up cards. But you guys have picked the kyanite. Now, all right. For you, breaking free in March. Yes, you guys are watching this now. Okay, your person is breaking free immediately now. Now, I also want to say this is a little bit of the past just because I am releasing this video March 27th. So this is timeless. If you're watching this in July, if you're watching this in August, if you're watching this later, I would say your person is making big strides in March in the past for you. And that's going to help you guys in the future with their next action. If you guys are, let's say, watching this in November or later, I would say in March, they might be breaking free and being able to come forward towards you in a bigger way. So, I would say apply this how this resonates for you. All right. For those of you who've picked this golden sheen obsidian, very gorgeous. Voila. Feeling safe, try later. So your person might be, especially if you guys are from the guarded pile, that they left a relationship and they need to feel safe. Also, if you guys are the breakup pile and they are still reeling from the breakup or they don't feel safe like reuniting yet, I would say you might want to try later with them. It seems like maybe check in or follow up with them at some later date, or they might try when they start to feel more safe emotionally. Also, I don't like undefined time frames. So I would like for you to give me a little bit of a clearer message for this sweet viewer, please, who deserves to have more clarity than you just gave them. In September. Okay. So it might be that you might need to try like a lot later. I would say that their future action towards you would be good. There just might be some waiting time, which can be frustrating, especially if you're in chaser mode or if you're very eager. But they're saying September does look good for you. And if you are watching this video timeless, then I would say that September might be sooner for you than here. And if it's like October you're watching this, then sorry. Okay. So for you guys who have picked this beautiful pastel fluorite, I get detoxification. We did get that, a detox card came up, and very soon, which is great. So your person is healing. Your person is definitely detoxing. They're definitely trying to get better. They're trying to heal their heart. They're trying to heal their body. They're trying to heal their mind. I love this for you guys. This is really wonderful. I feel like that this is immediately, this very soon. I don't mind that it's a little ambiguous because this means it's soon. So we like that. If it's like later on farther, I don't like that. I like more specifics. I like to be accurate. I like to be an accurate person. I pride myself on being accurate with my astrology. So I always want to give you guys the best. So, all right, I get very soon and detox, especially if you guys are from the makeup breakup pile and that you guys got the detox card on their side. So especially that. If you guys are on the other pile, then I would say don't worry about it. Your person is still healing and detoxing their energy. Very soon, they might be able to reach out to you because they're feeling better, which is good. So either way. And then for those of you who picked this beautiful amethyst point for your final pile number 9, I get for you rise above problems in January. Okay, so there might have been something that happened in January that helps them rise above their problems, or it might just be that this is kind of far for you, or that this is timeless and it's sooner for you because it's timeless, and that they're going to rise above their problems in January. And so this is going to be something where you guys are going to, I would say that like they might have a block or had a block and that they're able to rise above it, and that is helping them move forward with you. So that's good. Or if there is a block, they will be able to rise above it in January, which will help them move forward with you, which is good. All right, guys. that is what I have for you. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I love that you guys watch these videos. I've been seeing that you guys have been, following along with me, and that's been awesome. I am just here for you if you need me. Feel free to reach out. I appreciate it. I will see you in the comments, and I will see you in my next video or in any of my archived videos. So take care, guys. Bye.